Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
An AP.
This is The Dead Keep. We are diving back in for our second gameplay. If you missed it already, there's a bunch of content on the channel from an unboxing, a preview, a first gameplay, and now a second gameplay. Full disclaimers that the preview and the first gameplay were sponsored by Simon. This one, not as much, but we're going to go ahead and dive into it, picking up where we left off the last time. I've played this already. This is your first time. I've given you the run through, and we're going to go ahead and dive in, but first let's talk about how this mission plays. And to that end, we are playing mana drops. After our first victory, the Patron has bestowed another important quest upon us. His well-manicured fingers unfurled an old map and pointed to a location on the Dead Keep's coast. We were tasked to obtain vials of liquid mana from the fountains found there. He handed us 4 enchanted vials which he produced from his voluminous pockets. We just needed to fill 1, but if we could get more, he'd be pleased. Once again, there was no mention of a reward, but we know what to expect by now. So, fun fact, I didn't tell you about this stuff. There's a lore behind the Dead Keep. The lore of a patron who's sending us into this castle with all these mystical good things and bad things. And this patron is just giving us a lot of money to get stuff and things and all that stuff.
So we do missions for money. Got it.
We do missions for money. But we also do it for glory across this 10 episode arc campaign. We are diving into mission 2 over here. We failed the first one. We're jumping straight into this one. And to that end, some things, if you missed the first gameplay, the new thing that you have to know about over here is we now have talismans. Talismans are going to be things that at the end of a gameplay in the Dead Keep, you have the opportunity to go ahead and sell various goods. There's a whole mechanism for how you take your artifacts. You roll a die, you hand them into the patron. He gives you money, anywhere between 10 to 60 money per artifact that you sell, and then you're going to go ahead and use that money to be able to go ahead and buy whatever ongoing equipment, which is primarily these talismans that will power you up. To that end, what we have right now is we do have a starting piece of equipment as well as these talismans. So if you want to go ahead and start with what your first talisman does.
Certainly. Newt has the Shadowguard Destroyer. It's +1 armor penetration in combat if a Shadow Guard stands in the target zone. So.
And then we have with Theron.
Theron has Mistbearer. Every round 2 mana per turn.
I over here with Lothar have Horseman Striker. Lothar's going to be charging into combat, and to that end, I have plus additional rerolls in combat if a horseman is in this target zone. And then lastly, with Arthur over here, we have Telekinesis. I have the ability to basically give a free enchantment, free actions to take an artifact, objective, or treasure token within line of sight. So basically, I can go ahead and just pull things towards me without actually being there, which is very, very helpful. Past that, I think that's enough. No, we have to tell you the objectives. What are the objectives we have to do? Well, we have this wyvern over here that we're trying to take down. We have to go ahead and, kill that thing. He's going to start with his 2 stage cards. As usual, there are ways for him to earn more stage cards, but what we are trying to do is we're going to be trying to basically get various, these vials that the patron has given us. We're trying to go to the 4 magical fountains, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then fill those vials with, mana and all the good stuff that the patron wants. He wants some of the good stuff. So we're going to try to do that. By doing that, we'll go ahead and activate the wyvern. Alternatively, the other way to do that is if the wyvern gets a 2nd stage card, then the wyvern's going to activate as well. And at that point, we have to have gotten at least 1 magical vial. There's a whole end game stuff. We don't actually have the end game stuff, but you must get a minimum of 1 vial in order to actually be eligible to win. Past that, the 1 to 4 is going to depend in the follow-up endgame stuff, but I don't have that because prototype. Speaking of which, prototype, all those components and all that stuff, subject to change. With that, are you ready to go ahead and dive into it?
I'm excited by this.
And we also have a few things. We have these areas over here. You can spend an action to gather these. These will either be the things that keep us alive. I didn't tell you about this part. But if we die, as long as we have potions of these vials, we can come back to life. If we don't, then we don't. And we're going to have those little red objectives over here, each of which will give us 5 points as well as a necromantic artifact.
Very cool. I like how your person's ability is if I open that door, your person can
Yeah, I can shoot them. Absolutely.
Okay, awesome.
That's a fair point. You should do that.
I should.
He should go last. That's a fair point.
Okay. To open the door.
You just go ahead and open the door and roll a die, and a 1 to 3 it generates doom.
1 to 3 generates.
Which door are you doing?
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay. We got no doom generated.
Phew.
The door opens. We are going to start with our first building card, and that's going to be, we're going to have 1 Deadeye. So we immediately spawn a Deadeye into the zone. Deadeyes are going to shoot us. You've played with Deadeyes. You know how they work.
Yep. So my person can go into the room and also attack.
Yes, they can.
So we will do that because it's fun. So we're going to move in the room.
Okay.
And he's going to roll
Action
2 dice. And he hits on
Which person is going first, Tim?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Because the other one had range.
Nope, however you want to do it.
Yep. But that's what I did. So because he rolls 2 dice on a 3. And
That's going to hit him.
Yep.
He's dead. You go ahead and go up 1 experience point.
And he also drops.
He drops a loot pile token over here. A searchable bag.
Okay. And that was my first person. My
Yes, indeed.
second person, I think, will go in the room and search. Because I think getting weapons is a mighty, mighty task. But could he open the door first here?
You can open the door.
Okay, so let's open that door.
Oh, I should have gotten a free... honestly, we planned around this and we forgot. I should have a free die roll on that person. The one that spawned.
Should have free...
My person, Archer, over here, has the ability to get a free die roll on the minion that spawned.
Go for it.
Which we called out strategically and then forgot to do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll on a 3+, I kill him, and I kill him. So
Yeah.
I would have killed him, which means
And
I
go
get the
down,
experience, but you have an
you-
extra action.
Right, so I have an extra action, so he's going to move in and he will search.
Okay?
Unless, yeah, we'll do that. He'll move in here.
So who's going first?
This guy.
Okay, Theon, okay.
He goes in here and he's going to search to get something, which could be an ARG still, rather than getting this, which could be a potion. Your guy
Yes.
can zap either way or no?
My guy can shoot anyone who spawns.
But also he has ability with the telekinesis. What does that?
Oh, it's telekinesis. As an action, I can immediately perform a free action, take an artifact, objective, or treasure token within line of sight.
So is this a treasure token?
You can do that without me helping you.
I know, but I'm saying I can leave this for you to get.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm going to search over there and just not hope not for an ARG. This.
Yep, go ahead.
And he gets...
The Worm Slayer. So that's going to be Wyvern Kill over here. That means that we're fighting against the Wyvern, so that's very helpful.
Okay.
The Wyvern Kill basically means that action, that weapon, will deal 5 damage per hit against its target.
Whoa.
You know, you'd think that I'd stack the deck to have the very first necromantic equipment card be something that kills the Wyvern, but I shuffled. Just off
Okay.
camera.
That was my first guy's move. Do you want to do... I do both my...
No,
duels
so, well, strictly speaking, we probably should go in full turn order. So in fact, if Theron went first, let's go ahead and continue
He also
clockwise.
gets 2 mana per turn.
So Lothar's going to go ahead and go first. Okay, so Lothar's going to go next, I mean. So with that action,
Casting
2
2
mana. Yes, indeed. Here you go. So Lothar's going to go ahead and go next, and Lothar is looking at the board. I probably should do the same exact thing where having Arthur basically be prepped for that attack. So we will go ahead and open this door. On a 1 to 3, we generate Doom. That's going to generate a Doom token on the card. We're going to open the token over here, and we're going to draw a building person, and we have a Shadow Guard is spawning in play.
Ooh, what's
So
Shadow Guard?
the Shadow Guard is going to be a 2 strength creature, so it does 2 attacks of 2 damage each, and it has 2 health and 2 2 strength. You need a strength 2 weapon to kill it.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
it
going to
kills... It hits twice.
it hits twice for 2 damage each. So basically it's 4 damage per attack, effectively. To that end, we could have Arthur shoot, but there's no point because Arthur does not have the right weapon strength to deal with that. So, with that in mind, I'm realizing now the only person who does is Newt. So we might just have Lothar move forward. Lothar may just go ahead and move forward off into the mist. So Lothar's going to go walking 1 over here. That's going to be action 2. And then action 3 may as well just be something as simple as gathering some mana.
Weren't you supposed to
Prepping.
just absorb that?
No, we're going to have Arthur do that. Arthur needs to do it.
Oh,
with
that's
his-
what I thought
yes.
it was. Okay.
All right. Well, speaking of which, though, Arthur is next. So Arthur's going to go ahead and go next, and he's going to pull this towards him using his action. So action 1 is going to be pulling this over here. We got a potion. This is going to be very helpful because effectively when we die, we need those to, well, not die. Then past that, when I do a search action, I also get 2 cards. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Free action, take an artifact, objective, or treasure token. I think with action 2...
Well, are you able to pull this one out
I
from
could
here
pull
instead?
this one out. Yeah, action 2, I'm going to pull this one out. Perfect. Okay. And we grab that. That's going to give us a necromantic artifact. This goes off to the side. You want to pass me a green card over there, the green one. And this is going to be our whirlwind. The adventure gains sprint as long as this weapon is equipped. It's a 0. This one always requires mana to activate. 0 to 3, 3 dice, 3+, and 1. That's actually pretty useful. We're going to add that to our weapons over there. That's very helpful to have that. And then for our third action, we're going to wander over here, and we're going to be basically prepped to deal with whatever spawns in this zone over here.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then Newt is going to try to blast. So this is a Shadow Guard.
That is a Shadow Guard, yes.
So I have 1+ armor penetration in
Yes.
combat against a Shadow
But your weapon
Guard.
already is a 2 penetration, so you're basically a 3 penetration now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
which makes no difference at that
Yep.
point. But I roll 2 dice and hit on a 5.
Yes, indeed. Although you can power up with as much mana as you want.
I actually will, because
You need 2 wounds to even kill him in general.
so I need 2 dice.
Yes.
So I might as well spend. Why don't I spend all 5?
Go ahead. Spend all 5. You're doing a 7 damage attack. 7 dice attack. If you only have 6 dice, you'll have to roll an extra time.
All right, we'll take 1 back.
Okay.
So give me 1 mana back.
Oh, just for the consistency of that?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. And that's going to be a dead Shadow Guard.
Yes.
Now, the way this works is you get 1 experience per wound you inflicted, so you get 2 experience.
Oh.
And he generates a loot token in his spot.
Okay. So that was his first action. So his second action would be to go in, I guess, and search.
Go for it.
Even though it could be an ah.
It could be an ah. It's not an ah. It's a Staff of Wildfire instead. That's going to be a 0 to 3 range, a 0 to 2 range, a 3 dice, although 5 if you're spending mana, a 5 roll hitting on a 5+, and then a 1. And whenever you roll a 6, you get +1 die magic.
Wow. Okay.
So 6s basically are cascading 6s. All 6s make more dice.
So it costs 5 mana to use it, though.
It costs 1 mana to use it, and the 1 mana will make it a 5 dice attack.
Whoa.
Yes.
I didn't read that.
The way that line, the way this
Yes.
line, that's true for the Wormslayer too. When you spend a mana, you get 3 dice, and it's a 2 strength weapon.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that was very good. That was his.
That's the round. That's the round. That's
One,
it. That's
two,
it. That's been basically the second game of the Dead Keep. We are going to continue playing that. Okay, so to that end, we have no enemies to face off against, which is normal. We're doing what we need to do over here. We're going to start with spawning baddies, starting with this zone over here. So we're going to spawn over there. We have a Shadow Guard spawning in that zone.
Yep.
We're going to go around over there, and we have 2 footmen spawning in that zone. So footmen are going to be the basic ones over here. Put that up there. And then we're going to, in the closest zone to us, we're going to go ahead and spawn a Swamp Troll, a monster spawn, which is a shame. So the Swamp Troll is going to spawn. Grab that guy up there. No further one. There we go.
Oh, no.
He's going to spawn over here.
What's his strength?
So he's going to have a few things going on. His strength is only a strength 1. That's the good news. He does take 7 health, 7 wounds. So we're going to need to hit 7 times. And when it attacks, it deals 1 attack of 5 damage. And has special ability regeneration, which is at the end of each person's turn, he heals 3 wounds.
Oh, that's a killer.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. All right.
And that's going to... We'll see this on play over
I'm
here.
a little bit far away to help you.
Oh, we could already, by the way, start heading up this platform, just as a heads up. We could go up here already and start making our way.
What's his movement?
His movement is, he just gets 1 action, that's all. Although monsters do have ways of getting extra activations.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which, I get a free hit on it, because why not? We're going to go ahead and get our archers, going to go ahead and roll. I'm going to spend a mana to power it up. So I'm going to be rolling 3 dice on a 3+ over here. So 3 dice on a 3+, so to start getting a head start on that. And we're going to go ahead and that's 3 hits against it. So 1,
But
2,
he
3.
heals.
He does heal at the end of each adventurer's turn. But our adventurer's turn aren't going to start until next round. So we're going to put this actually on his card for simplicity's sake. And I'm going to get 3 wounds because there's just 3 wounds to it. Keep in mind also, another way of looking at him is he's an infinite experience generator.
Yep.
That's the good news. Anyways, we're going to start. So Theron started last turn. We'll start with Lothar. It's going to continuously go around. So Lothar's going to start. And Lothar could run into a zone and attack. Lothar could actually deal a decent amount. Lothar could probably take him out, which is probably smart because I don't want Arthur to power up too much. So I think we're going to have Lothar run into a zone using his first action as run and sprint. And we're going to go ahead and attack with 3 dice on a 4+. So this is first action so far. 3 dice on a 4+. We hit a 5. So we got 1 wound against him. That's 1. Then we're going to hit again for, 3 dice on a 4+. And we got another wound against him, which is good to an extent. That's 5. The only problem is it means I'm going to be standing at a spawn point on my turn. And I got 2 experience. I guess we'll do it again for a 3rd time, which is good. The only problem is I kind of need to kill him this time. So 3 more dice on a 4+. And we're going to go ahead and... We did it this time.
Yeah.
So 2 more wounds, and he is dead. So this is only relevant for horsemen. So he's going to die, which is the good news. He's going to drop a little artifact token, which we'll have a chance to pick up, or someone else can pick up whenever. And that was Lothar's turn, which means we're then going to go ahead and go directly to Arthur's turn. Arthur could grab the necromantic artifact, which is relevant, I guess, but I might want Lothar to grab it because Arthur already has some cool things over here. Arthur already got the whirlwind, which is useful. Plus he's got the sprint, which is also useful. This guy's going to be dead over here, so we can move this out of the way. And that card can go into its stack of cards over here.
There's only one of him?
Well, there's only one of the early levels. I have no idea how far deep it goes. Then from there, we're trying to get around the board and deal with the baddies. So I think we have... What do we need to do? We need to fill up the vials at the various fountains.
Yes.
So to that end...
We need more vials also.
We need to get the vials. So one thing I will note over here, for the record, and we can make a little decision to point over here. Strictly speaking, according to the rules of the scenario, we seem to possibly have the vials already. The patron gave us vials, and we just have to go to each fountain and fill them up.
And what's the point of more vials? Just lifesavers?
Just more each vial. These aren't vials. These are potions to help us, stay alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a whole different situation. But because of that, there are also objectives. There are these objectives here, 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 there, and here. That gives us experience points as well as a necromantic artifact, I believe. Now the question there is, do we want to consider those to be the vials that we have to hunt down, get the vials, and then bring to fountains?
Do we need to get all of them?
We need, well, we either need that or the boss to get stronger. The boss activates when we either get 4 vials at the fountains, or when we have 2 additional stage cards from the baddies.
Okay.
So do we want to pretend that we have the vials already, or do we want to get the vials as equipment?
I think we should get the vials.
I think so too. Again, the rules kind of imply that we have them, but then what is the point of these objectives? I don't know. I want the objectives.
Which makes sense why this is right here.
With the last objective?
Yeah, because you have to fill up this fountain.
Well, this door wouldn't even, you can't even open this door. This objective is in here. So we have to, this is an extra objective at the end. We have to
so it can't be that you filled them
up. Yeah. But there are 4 more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the idea of having to grab the objectives and bring them to the fountains.
How many of them do you have to fill up?
4.
Fill up 1 for each one.
Yeah. We like this game. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and use my sprint action to go 1, 2, and I guess 3. I'm going to try to run around the board over here. Does that make sense? Does that feel too foolhardy? Are we splitting up? I don't know. It feels... I want to try to get here quickly.
You know, in every movie storyline, it's like we should all split up. And
that's what I'm talking about. I agree with you. So if I get down here, I could probably take down these things. I'm going to try to get down here as fast as possible. Okay, so that was a sprint action. So now that I have sprint, I did that. I believe sprint is only once a turn, so my other 2 actions are going to be 1. And while I'm here, I may as well generate for my next. I'll generate 5 mana because I'm at a fountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's going to be my turn, which means our turn is done. To you.
Okay. Then my guy will 1, 2, and while he's here... So my question is, we're trying to get these open, right?
Yes.
But we can't do anything in this turn, but this turn he gets a free mana action when he's in there. So he gets 3 mana. Okay, please have...
Okay.
It's not 3 mana, he gets 2 mana for picking it up, right?
2 mana, yep. Free pickup action.
Yep, and then... I guess what we will do is... Can we retroactively search?
Sure.
We're doing that. Retroactively searching. We'll see if he ever got there. So from the necromancer equipment, I pick up, right?
Okay. Yes. From the necromancer, yes.
So now I have to choose if it goes in my backpack or not. Cool. We'll do this one. This gives Minotaur Killer.
That'd help.
The fatties is not the fatties.
The Shadow Guards.
Shadow Guards are the old fatties of the Zombicide.
Yeah.
There's only one that's strength 2.
No, the Knights are also strength 2. They're like runners combined with boots to combined.
Dangerous. Okay.
That the Bull Slayer is pretty cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Question: which one do I want?
In your equipment here?
Yeah. Anyways, this guy's here, waiting for the next one.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be my other guy's turn, right? Because this is armor.
Yes.
Okay. The other guy will also do the same thing. So he will automatically get 2 mana.
Okay.
Because of his charm thing, and then he will search, and Bone Crusher, which I will decide in a moment. This is 0, 2, 5.
When you roll 6s, they deal 2 wounds each.
Yeah, man, these are all awesome.
They're fun weapons. It's almost like we're basically guaranteed to win.
No way. That's too easy.
This
is not our backpack?
This is your backpack over here.
Okay. And then he'll end up here also. And that's his turn. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to have a few things happen now. First of all enemies on the board activate. So these guys are going to go ahead and go down here. This one's going to go over here. And then we're going to draw spawn cards for the next one. So again, starting from here, we draw a spawn card. We have the Undead Notable. The Countess pops out. Do you want to pop over the smallest? Yep, her. She's going to spawn archers every single turn. Okay, depending on the round. So either 1, 2, 3, or 4 archers.
Holy cow. You had to say it. You had to say it.
Yep, that's basically what she does over there. We're going to have that pop out there. Then we're going to have over there in that zone, we're going to have oh, yay, the Undead Notable, the Count. So the one who has the sword. And he's spawning, he's also spawning people. He's just going to be spawning other people. So he's going to pop over there.
Lovely.
And I have to double check which one he spawns. I believe he spawns, let me see. He spawns Shadow Guards. Okay. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and have the next one.
Holy cow.
And again, it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Over here, we're going to spawn these Shadow Guards themselves. So there's one plain Shadow Guard, nothing too crazy, spawning in this zone over here. Okay, so that's not too bad, not too bad at all. We don't exactly have 5 spawn points now.
Not at all scary.
Okay. No, we're good. We're totally fine. Okay.
Do archers appear this turn? No.
No, next turn.
Next
turn.
Okay.
And now we
start.
go ahead and Arthur starts. Yes. So he's going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 with his sprint over there. He is going to go ahead. Does he want to open the door? I guess he has to. It makes sense to do so. Although we could open the door over here and see what happens over there. There's nothing in that door. I think that, by the way, I think this is, again, just a small note over here. I think this room is actually a typo. There's supposed to be a little symbol there, but it wasn't in the setup instructions, so I'm leaving it off. But that also gives us no real incentive to open that door. But could be either way.
Because they're not connected.
These two are not connected.
So there's no reason for you to open the
door.
door.
Yeah, there's no reason.
It must be there.
I think there's supposed to be a thing here. It's just, it wasn't listed in the printed setup rules. So chalk it down to prototype stuff, and I'm just going to leave it alone. We will open this one for an action. So we're going to have that open on a 1, 2, 3. Yes, we have a Doom token. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and spawn 2 times in these 2 rooms. So we're going to spawn in this room over here, a building card. And you only spawn in the Dark Zone, something we got wrong in our first playthrough. So this one spawns, and we spawn 1 Shadow Guard, which is great because I can't deal with Shadow Guards at all. And then over here, we're going to spawn as well, and we're going to see what we got. And we got a Footman in the Mist. Oh, fun. Okay. This over here this is a Mist card. We're going to spawn in each Mist Zone on every tile with a survivor. So effectively, just to follow that, we're going to spawn 1, 2, 3, because this tile has survivors. And then over here, 2 more. 1, 2, because this tile has survivors.
No!
Some cards punish you for, branching out a bit. Now, the good news is I do get a free attack against this guy because he's at range 1 to 3. So we're going to do a regular die, no spending mana. We're just going to do a 1 die attack over here. And let's see what happens. We got a 3, which means this guy is dead. So there is that. And then for our last action, because that was 2 actions, for our last action, I believe I'm going to walk down over here and see what we can do. See what we can do in this zone over here. That's going to be this guy dead. And that's my turn. Oh, he does. He does drop a token. I'm terrible at that. Okay.
Well, I try to collect stuff.
That's where we are. That's what's going on. So I think I am good, which means it's now time to take Newt's turn.
Newt is going to ask you, who do you want me to kill? You have guys in this zone.
I can probably take them down.
Do you want me
No, I can't take on the Shadow Guards.
Right.
But
so
the problem is if you do a ranged action and you miss, you hit me instead.
Yeah, and these are bad.
Yeah.
These are bad numbers.
I might just have to spend an action to try to get out of the zone regardless. It is what it is.
Okay, so he's not going to try to kill the Shadow Guard then?
No.
And then instead he's going to, I guess he'll swing this at this guy. Who is this guy? What is this guy?
He's a regular footman. 1/1/1/1.
Regular footman. Okay, we are going to just attack.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So we'll start off with spending 1 of these, and we'll do actually Staff of Wildfire on this guy first, because it's more fun, because he gets to do, I'm going to keep a little pile here.
No problem.
Gets to do some fun stuff there. And do I automatically pick up, even if the guy's in my zone?
What do you mean automatically pick up?
Because he gets a 1 free gather mana.
Yes,
even
you
if someone's
could.
in the zone?
I believe so.
Okay, so pass me 1 back. So he gets 2. So he rolls 5 in order to... Where's the 5 dice? I have 3 here. 4, 5. And he hits on a 5. And I got a 5. Yep.
So take an experience point, and we kill this guy.
Yeah. So 1 and 1 for that. And then he's going to try to attack this guy over here. And he's not going to do anything. You can spend mana, I guess. I guess it makes sense to spend mana at this point.
What are you doing?
In order to increase the number of dice I roll.
So you can only spend mana on magic actions.
Oh,
and the problem with magic action is you would hit your ally. You never hit yourself with misses, but you could hit
so
allies.
I'm just going to do that 1 die.
1 die and a 4+.
No.
Nope. You have 1 more action.
Yep, 1 die and a 4+.
Still no.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's his turn.
Time for Theron's turn.
Yep. So he's going to swing his melee action.
Bone Crusher.
Bone
Crusher.
So I guess he'll spend... First he gets 2 automatically.
Yep, so you can just
turn.
spend...
So
give you 1 because you're spending 1?
Yep.
Okay.
And then he's going to roll 4 dice over there. And...
Just need a 5+. Which you did not do.
And he will do it again.
Okay, wrong person, wrong bountiful.
I'll make a little pile here. There.
And you got it. Okay. So 1 experience point.
Yeah, and he has 1 more action left. And we drop a search thing there.
Yes, in both zones, actually.
Yeah.
Now, we only have 5 search zones. As we drop new ones, we'll move ones around.
I'm not going to shoot because of where it's situated, so instead I'm just going to search, I guess.
Okay.
And we draw from here. I guess we're hoping for Dragon Staff.
That's a Dragon Staff, +1 die roll to magic if a wyvern stands in the target zone. Yes, you get +1 to the dice roll.
That's cool.
So your 4s are 5s, etc.
4s or 5s.
This +1 die, which gives you an extra die in the attack, and
Yeah.
+1 to dice roll makes your 4s into 5s, or your 3s into 4s, etc.
Oh, wow.
So you have a higher chance of hitting.
But we're not at that stage yet.
No, the wyverns could totally not in the mix yet.
Yep.
Okay. That is your... Don't you have one more action?
Nope, he searched.
Oh, he searched. That's fair. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and with Lothar. Lothar's going to take a turn. We're going to start by trying to kill this guy over here. Because we're using a melee action, we don't have to ignore priority. So we can go ahead and kill the small guy. We're going to roll 3 dice on a 4+. So if we do these over here, we got a... Wow, we're not... This is bad. This is bad.
You can spend 2 actions to move.
No, I can spend 3 actions to move.
But you just spent an action.
That's correct. That's why it's bad.
Well, what does your ability do?
Taunt. That's why it's bad. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to be hit by a Shadow Guard. That's a shame.
You might as well still try to kill the other guy.
I know, but it's just bad. Okay, well, I'm going to kill the other guy. We're going to go ahead and hit again. We got a kill, so we go up 1 over here, and I think that's all I can do because I can't do anything. So I'm going to get hit with 4, basically, unfortunately.
4?
4 hits, because 2 and 2. He's a 2 hits of 2 attacks.
Do you have one more action?
I have 1 more action.
You want to pick up this?
Sure, let's go ahead and pick that up. Okay, I'm going to pick this up. Arguably, I should have picked it up first. That's in the story. We're going to go ahead and get a necromantic artifact over here. And we have a Staff of Apocalypse, which is going to be 0 to 2 range, 8 dice on a 5+.
That's what you...
Well, it won't help me.
Yeah.
Not here.
It would have helped you?
No.
No, it was your action to pick it up.
It's a 1 damage weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, that is basically going to be the round, which means it's the Lothar went. Lothar went first. Okay, yep, that's the round, which means
4 health.
he has he's going to get hit with 4 right now. So, first things first, that guy's going to hit me for 4. So I'm going to drop straight down to 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then these guys are going to go ahead around the board. 1, 2, 1. 1 over here. 1 second. They always go to the closest adventurer. So that means these guys are going to go here, here, and then down here. Okay, that's how those are going to go.
And does that person populate someone?
Well, a whole bunch of populations are going to happen. We're going to go ahead and start with spawning. We're going to have our street zone spawning over here. So over here, we're going to start with a zone. We're going to spawn with the street and then those other people. So starting with here, we're going to spawn. We have a wyvern. Okay, so good news, bad news. The wyvern's on the board right now, so we don't actually spawn a wyvern. Whenever you can't do an activation, you activate all monsters on the board. There are no monsters on the board, so we only just get a Doom token.
Only.
Only. Just 1 Doom token. Okay? Then we're going to spawn to the next spawn point, and that's going to be Undead Horsemen. So we're still at level 1. Can we get an Undead Horseman up there? Just 1. They get 2 actions per activation, and there are 2s across the board. Then over there, we're going to go ahead and spawn a Horseman again. So we have another Undead Horseman.
Where?
That spawn point right there. Exactly.
No.
Yep. Oh. It's not good. It's not great. I mean, we should be fine. If you get your Bone Crusher in the mix and we start trading weapons.
Yeah.
It's not great.
We have to get your guy out of there.
We do. We do have to get me out. Yeah, that's all. These are good plans. Then we're going to go ahead and not any cards over here, but instead we're just going to spawn in these zones. So she's going to spawn an Archer, and he's going to spawn a Shadow Guard. We're totally fine. We're totally fine.
We're not, because who goes first?
We're
Me.
totally
No?
fine. Yeah, so what's the issue there? That's helpful.
No, it's not. I can't shoot. You're there.
No, you could... Well, that person can't shoot, but this person can wander in and start using his Bone Crusher
So
with melee
I guess
actions.
you can go in and attack also.
You could. If you want to do that. Yeah, absolutely. That's a possibility.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, he starts off with pulling 2
so the
for free.
only issue is he does 1 die on a 4+. So he has to hit so many times, because each of those have 2 wounds. The Bone Crushers...
Even the small...
The Bone Crushers are a better shot.
I know, but he's going to be doing nothing otherwise.
Well, you can start heading up... up to you how you want to handle it.
Oh, start heading up
There's
that
other
way.
stuff that could be done.
Right. I guess I'm scared to leave you alone. I also
So
probably,
am I.
I should probably open this.
Yeah, by all means, let's open it. Let's get more baddies in the mix.
Don't we need those?
No, we do probably. I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm saying just we're in trouble. That's all I'm saying. We're in trouble.
Or I can start moving up there.
No,
Something else
we're
start moving
fine.
Up.
We're
I'm going to start
fine.
moving up.
We're
All right.
fine.
And these move only 1. Good
Yes.
to know. What we're going to do is we're going to move up. This guy is gonna. He automatically draws 2. So can you pass me one more? Okay. And then that was his free action. Then he goes 1, 2. Can't shoot around the corners. Guess we'll open this one.
Okay.
And but the thing, something can activate there at the end of the turn that can kill me.
Yes.
Man, not fun.
Well, no. Nothing will activate here, but the dark zones only.
Okay, so it's still worth it then.
Potentially.
Yeah. So let's
Go ahead.
undo this one.
So we'll spawn the buildings. So we're gonna spawn.
I first need a roll.
Roll. Go ahead. That's right. Doom tokens. Oh boy. Right.
No doom.
Okay. We're gonna spawn for the top zone with the objective over there. We're gonna spawn a 2-footman. Oh, we're on level 2 of the buildings. It looks like. Yeah, no, it's still level 1. So that's
Still level 1.
Still level 1. Now it's level 2. Next zone is going to be 1 Deadeye Walker.
Okay, still better over there. That's it.
Okay. And that's that.
Cool.
On to Theron.
Theron's gonna move in.
Here's 2 mana for you. Can you even store 2 mana? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You can only store 1 mana. You have a max of 10.
Okay, then he's moving in.
Okay.
That's his first action. His second action, he's gonna spend a mana.
Yeah.
And he rolls
4 dice.
4 dice. And he hits on a 4.
Okay.
Hit 1.
Well, so 6s deal 2 wounds, so you can kill any one person.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I probably should kill the one you can't kill.
I can't kill either of them. They're both 2s.
But this is more deadly, I think.
That is more deadly.
So this, how many points do I get? I
get 2 points.
Okay, so 1, 2. Then we will do that again.
Okay.
So I spend another mana. Did you take the first one for me?
Yes.
Okay. Spend another mana. And we're going to do that again. Ah!
You got multiple 4s, so you're killing it anyway.
Yeah.
So you get 2 more experience.
And 2 more experience. Now, I'm stuck in the zone.
Yeah, you're stuck. Relative. It's a relative thing.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's
This
good.
guy's dead?
That guy's dead.
Okay.
Even though he does also have Ironhide, which I totally forgot about.
That's true, but killing things is still good. Killing things is still good. Alright, that was your entire turn, I think. Which means now it's Lothar's turn. Lothar gets the option to actually go ahead and do stuff, I think. 1, 2... I don't think I'm going to be able to do that much. But 1, 2, I could open that door. I could open that door at the very least. That's not the worst. This room, I forgot. This door doesn't actually spawn at baddies. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2.
Oh, there's a thing there.
Yes, there is. I probably should have grabbed that first before heading all the way down here to this fountain. We'll learn. Okay, so 1, 2, and because it's my last action, I don't want to open the zone, so I'm going to open this zone instead.
Which won't happen. Yep.
Yes, the zone is going to open. That's going to be that. I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3. We roll the 6, perfect, and that's my turn. Okay, that is Lothar's turn. We get to Arthur's turn, and Arthur kind of wants to stick around in the... we haven't actually ramped up yet to the next level, and I want to stick it that way right now. So for right now, if I want to get this over here, I have a few options. Oh my gosh, this guy is annoying where he is. Because he's annoying.
He's blocking.
He's blocking me.
Wait, you have telekinesis.
I know, but only with line of sight, and line of sight only goes 1 zone. So I can't do much this turn, unfortunately. What I could do is I could go here and shoot this guy. 1, 2, and then prep for that? I don't know. I think it might be the right thing to do, which is kind of silly.
We get a drop over here.
A drop. Oh, yes. So you can move a bag. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and go... It's a little silly, but I'm going to go 1. Probably shouldn't have gone in the last turn, but it is what it is. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to shoot that guy. So we're going to go ahead and roll. And I'm going to roll... You know what? I'll pay for it just so I don't miss and whatnot. And I'll pay to roll 3 dice on a 3+. And we kill that guy to no end. And that's going to give me an experience to put me to 1 close to the next level. And then I'm going to walk down here for my last action. So that next turn I can step out of him once he steps towards me. Which is going to be a little silly, but I think it ultimately works. Okay, and that's going to be that. That's my turn. And that's
but
the
then
round.
you're getting sandwiched inwards with that, and then this.
Yeah, I can... Well, next turn he'll be here. He'll be here. I should be fine-ish. This guy will drop a spawn thing. I'll be able to search and then possibly find things. We got this. We got this. Alright, that's the round. We're going to go ahead and have baddies activate. Baddies going to go ahead and activate. This guy's going to walk here. This guy's going to walk here. These are going to walk down here. Up here, we're going to go ahead and have these guys move. These guys move. This guy's going to go 1, 2. And if you want to move those guys in the building, 1, 2, and then 1, and then we're going to spawn. So, as usual, streets are going to spawn first. We'll spawn over here. We're going to spawn a 2 footman in that zone. Okay. On the next zone, we're going to go ahead and spawn, and we're going to have 1 elder troll. That's going to be the big guy over there. Yep, that's the one. And yes, he has regeneration, and he's going to be a 9 health creature. Then we're going to spawn down over here, and we're spawning a footman. 2 footmen in your zone. Nothing too crazy. Okay. And that's going to be that. And then we go ahead and spawn for the regular baddies over here. So she's going to spawn an archer, and that guy's going to spawn a Deadeye Shadow Guard.
Lovely.
Okay.
Lovely,
that's that.
lovely, lovely.
And this should be down over here, I believe, to connect these zones. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And now it starts with Theon.
Yeah. So he automatically gets these. Well, I need another one for him.
Sounds good. Can he store another one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he could.
Maybe this is doubled up.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what he's going to do is he's going to swing his Bone Crusher on this. He's going to spend this, which I'm going to keep here for later. And he rolls 4 dice.
Okay.
And he hit 2.
Okay.
And these are singles.
Yes.
Hits on 5s only.
Where are you? Sorry.
It's on a 5.
Yeah, it's on 5s. Okay, great. Yep. So you only hit 1?
Yeah. Another one.
You get 1 experience.
So I get 1 experience.
You can attack again.
I will attack again. And it costs another mana. I'm wondering if last time we did a 4 is by mistake.
For that weapon? Oh, maybe. Interesting.
I don't remember.
Another miss.
Another miss. I have to try again.
Okay. The good news, you'll get an extra action if you power up.
Oh.
Or bad news, depends how you look at it.
Yeah.
But I think we need to this turn anyway.
Well, that was fun. He has Ironhide.
He does have Ironhide. He'll be using Ironhide.
And that's his turn.
Lothar goes. Lothar's going to go ahead and open up this door over here. We're going to roll a die. And we got a 4, no Doom token. We are going to spawn in there, so we spawn a level 2 enemy over here. That's going to be 1 Deadeye Walkers in that zone, which honestly, I can deal with that guy, so I'm okay with that. That's action 1. Action 2 is we're going to charge and fight for 1 action into the zone. So we're going to go ahead and run. We're going to spend 3 dice on a 4+, which I'd say is a guaranteed hit, but I don't think it is anymore. 3 dice on a 4+. We're going to go ahead and roll, and that.
Nice. That's the roll I needed.
This guy is dead. Lothar's going to pop up to 6, and that's not enough to get an extra action. And he has 1 more action, which he'll use to go ahead and grab this over here, which means a few things are going to happen. First of all, the boss is going to get a Doom token. Can you give him a Doom token?
Ouch.
Although interesting, the math on that's weird. The math on that is weird because
Why
every
would
time
you
you take
ever
an
want-
objective,
yeah.
it's going to be a Doom token, and every time you fill the fountain, it's a Doom token, which means he's always going to get to his 2 stage cards.
Yep.
No matter what.
So what's the point of it?
It's just an escalation. I don't think you'll ever get all 4. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get 5 experience. So I'm going to jump to 11 over here. And that's going to give me 1 more action back.
And you're on
so
level 2.
I'm going to use my action and on level 2. I'm going to use my action to, I guess, just walk out 1 because, you know, I'm going to head up here to try to get that Doom token taken care of. Okay, that was my turn. We're going to head to Arthur. Arthur's going to go ahead, and Arthur's currently standing in the zone with this guy. He's going to move 2 with there. And then I guess 1
Use
over
the
here.
force? Oh.
Well, he can't because then he'll be there. Maybe. This guy's going to walk back over here. I
You
guess
can-
so.
Are you allowed to sprint through someone?
I have to double check the sprint action. I might have to spend an extra action, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to use the Force Luke and drag that. That's going to bump me over to the next level as well.
Let's say that.
Yes. Well, we won't get sued, probably. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, by the way, these also should be giving you the necromantic artifact. So can I get 2 necromantic artifacts? 1 for Lothar. It's going to be this one. The Predator. Ooh, I like that. And then 1 for Archer. So let's take a look at Lothar's. The adventure gains 1 mana each time they eliminate an enemy with this weapon. And it's a strength 3 weapon, which I really like. I think I'm going to replace my Staff of Apocalypse with this. Okay. So I'm going to grab that. And then for Arthur, Arthur now has a spear launcher, which is great because I need to kill these things. So we're going to grab this, and we're going to plug this in for... I should have to have mana if I'm willing to do that. So I'll go ahead and... I'll replace Whirlwind, actually. No, I want Sprint. I'm going to replace the spear launcher. Okay. So we have only magical weapons, and then for my last action, I will activate the spear launcher to try to kill this guy. I'm going to roll 3 dice on a 4+. So I'm going to spend 1 mana and roll 3 dice on a 4+ to kill that guy. And we kill him.
Nice.
So he's dead. That's going to deal 2 wounds, which is what I needed. So he's going to be dead, and I go up 2 more experience to 13 and drop a loot token in his spot, which I will grab one of these loot tokens. and drop it over here. Okay, so we got our artifacts. And where are these treasures over here? We got to grab these. So Arthur's holding one, and we have Lothar's holding one. And again, for everyone watching, we're kind of adding extra rules for thematicness.
And making it much more harder.
Yeah, hard. It's not like we lost the last one. Anyways, that is Lothar's turn. It's Arthur's turn, which makes it Newt's turn.
Newt is going to automatically collect these two. Just let's see when we want to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do it now. We don't care when. And we will start off with blasting those individuals over there.
Okay.
So we'll start off by spending a thing, rolling 5 dice.
Okay.
And this hits on 5s.
One hit?
1 is the loneliest number.
1 is the loneliest number that you ever knew.
I think he will do it again.
2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number after number 2. 1 is the loneliest number that you ever knew.
And I guess at this point, what's the Deadeye's range?
3.
3.
But it only can see one zone in a building zone. So you always have unlimited line. You have not unlimited. You have the range 3 on streets.
Right.
But in a building zone right now, it can see this zone, but not here because you can only see 1 into the next building.
Ah, so I just realized I actually don't get these.
Why not?
Because
you're not in a mana zone.
I'm not in a mana zone.
That is true. You do need to be in a mana zone.
But he's gonna break this open.
Okay.
I believe.
Open the door.
Seize the day.
Open the gates.
And
roll the die.
Roll the die.
6. Beautiful. We're going to spawn for this zone first, and we're going to spawn a 2 Shadow Guards. Oh no, 3 Shadow Guards. We're now at that point in the game. So 3 Shadow Guards in this first zone. Hope you can kill it. Hope you can kill it. And this next zone, we're going to spawn 3 Footmen. Okay. So we got 3 Footmen in the next zone.
Lovely.
And I think that's always
my order might not have been the best.
You're fine. We're fine.
He does have the ability to attack Shadow Guards. But that will be still interesting. This might be a better... No, it's not. Go ahead.
Theron's turn.
That was the end of it. No?
Did Theron go first? Oh, that's right. Theron's taking damage. We forgot about that. Let's go ahead and roll and see if Theron takes damage.
Might not take damage.
So on a 5 or 6, you have Iron Hide. So on a 5 or 6, you will not take damage.
Should I roll 1?
Yep. And you do not take damage. You avoid the wound. Past that, that's going to be that guy attacking. And then we're going to go ahead and spawn everything else. So these guys are going to move into your zone, which is not the best, I imagine. We're going to have these guys marching over here. This horseman is going to march into your zone.
Guys.
These guys are going to march into your zone over there. Those guys are going to march up 1 and up 1. The troll's going to march down 1. We're going to have these guys marching over here, these guys marching over here, and these guys marching over here, and then we're going to spawn. So, spawning-wise, we're going to go ahead... Oh, we have a problem. We're going to spawn over here, and we're going to have the bishop. Let's pop the bishop out and play.
No.
So he's going to go ahead and be in here. He spawns, what's it called? Regular walkers. And we're going to go ahead and spawn in that zone. We're going to spawn a Minotaur. Giant Minotaur monster goes up there.
No.
No, he's fine. He's fine. He's not scary at all. I'm going to pop his card over here just so we can remember it. And then down here, we're going to spawn the Mist Burn. Every survivor standing in a mist zone gains 2 mana, but then takes 1 wound. So that's going to be this guy only. He gains 2 mana, but takes a wound.
Does he roll?
He does not roll. Okay. And then, ready for the oh no part that I remembered?
How do you measure the wounds again?
Just
here.
Yeah. The part that I remember for the oh no part is going to be, now that we are at the next level, that guy's going to spawn 2 Shadow Guards, not 1.
Oh no.
And she's going to spawn 2 Walkers.
I'm in a little bit of trouble
2
here.
Archers. Okay. And I don't believe they spawn the turn that they generate. I think it's next turn, so I don't think this one will spawn yet. Okay. We're doing fine.
Who starts?
Lothar started, so Arthur starts. No, Theron started. So Lothar starts. Lothar starts. Man. Do we have problems?
We have. My guy's like surrounded. You can't even kill him.
I mean, Lothar could. Yeah, the Predator. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to join you because that otherwise is gonna be way too overwhelmed. So, we're gonna go ahead and do the following. Lothar's going to move 1. We're gonna backtrack. Okay, we're gonna go 1 there. Then we're going to go ahead and use our charge to go ahead and go 1-2 directly into combat and attack. We do have our strength weapon over here, so we're going to spend a mana to activate it. And we're going to go ahead...
Horseman.
Oh, it's a horseman. Reroll, yes, indeed. So let's attack the regular Shadow Guards first. We're going to be rolling 2 dice on a 4+. Okay, 2 dice on a 4+. That's that all? I need more dice than that. Whatever, it is what it is. 2 dice on a 4+. Let's see what happens. We got 5 and 4. That's going to be one of these dead. Okay, that's its a second action. We go up 2 experience. For its third action, we're going to do the same exact thing. What was the bottom one down here? We got a 4. And what was it over here? It was a 6. Beautiful. Ooh. So we're going to hit another one. That's another one dead. Another 2 experience. And we have one more action to spend, which means we're going to go ahead and attack the zone once more. And we got a 5 and a 4. So
that's like an amazing roll.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid set of rolls. I'm okay with that. Makes up for that time you rolled way too many dice and not enough hits. That's going to be our basically... Oh, the adventure games...
You also get...
No, only... Each time eliminate enemy with... No, you're right. I got 3 mana. I thought it would say if it's in the zone. So my Predator gives me a mana every time I kill an enemy in that zone. Every time I eliminate an enemy with that weapon. Beautiful. Did I pay for the... I don't think I paid for the subsequent 2. I'm going to give back 2 mana. I don't think I paid for the subsequent 2 hits of the weapon. Okay. That is Lothar's turn. Time for Arthur's turn.
Do you have a choice to hit this instead?
For the last action?
Yep.
Is there a reason?
Yeah, because...
Are you not planning on killing him?
I don't know if I... Because this would... I can't really hit him and I hit you.
You can always exchange for my Predator.
That's true.
I could kill the horseman as the last action instead. Doesn't change things for me. You might as well, I guess, because... Well,
one's a double
no,
hit.
because if you're going to take the Predator, then you're going to have reroll. That's the difference. No, that's not true. That's my horseman striker. Never mind. Yeah. So let's go ahead and kill the horseman instead of the Shadow Guard for the last action.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. Arthur's going to go. Arthur is standing here, realizing that I got people's in the way.
Yep.
So the problem I have here is just where they are is a bit of a situation. So I think what I want to do... Whew. 1, 2, 2. I could do that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and go up here. We're going to go 1, 2. Oh, interesting. Maybe not. I roll 3 dice on a 4+. The question is, do I want to gamble on myself?
Do you feel lucky?
2 wounds ranged. I think so. I think I'm going to go 1 and roll 3 dice on a 4+, spending a mana. Okay, we're going to try to use my spear launcher against this guy. So 3 dice on a 4+. That's a 5 over there. That's all I need because it does 2 wounds on ranged, which means I'm going to kill this guy. Okay, that's going to go up 2 over here, and I killed that guy. And then for my second action, I'll go 1, 2. Do I want to go a full 3? I think so. I think if I go a full 3, if I go 3 up here, that's action. So I did 1, I shot, I did 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go onto this zone over here. So I'm basically trying to, although the problem is her, she's the worst.
She keeps populating.
The issue is I went up here, right? I did 2. How many actions I took? I went 1, shot. You know what? If I'm over here, I'm going to go 1, 2 up here. And then I'm just going to shoot into that zone.
They're going to shoot you back.
No, they can't. You can't shoot. So, this is something I didn't tell you yet. You can't see up here. You can only see down.
Oh, that's cool.
So, I have line of sight down right now. Which means I could shoot into that zone, which is a little better. So, I think now is the time to do so while they're starting to make their way towards me and I can take them out. So, to keep us a little... Instead of otherwise spawning all the time. So, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and use my whirlwind over here. I will spend an action to roll 3 dust on a 3+. And try to take as many as I can. And 3 dice on a 3+. That's going to be 3 kills. We got 3 kills over here. 3 of them dead. And we're going to go up 1, 2, 3. We are 1 shy of the next zone. So we're fine. We're still fine.
And then I have my guy. My guy is going to... That's an attack over there. I guess he should just really start off with our zone.
Okay.
Unless this guy is going to try to get back in there in time to take the hit.
Well, whatever you... I mean, not to say take the hit, but like... I mean, being that take the hit does help. There's a chance of not getting hit.
Right.
But...
Also, because he does much more damage shooting to that zone. Because he rolls 5 dice on a 5.
Go for it.
And
the first... Because ultimately, you still have time to take the Predator and try to strike with it. But you need to roll 2 dice on a 4+. That's not great odds if you're only doing it once.
Right. So, otherwise, I take the Predator. Do you want anything which I would give you currently? No.
No, but you can also have the Staff of Apocalypse, because I don't need that at all.
That's true. Do you want this? This is not really good.
Hey, you kick the Predator. I'll take that. What do we have there? There we go.
Okay.
We have a Minotaur on the board.
We do. We do. That it just kills the Minotaur?
It would be in one shot, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, because that's 5 wounds.
That's
and
actually
it's only
good for
3
your
health.
guy, because your guy does the run and attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did that. So his second action will be he'll roll. He'll spend a mana.
Okay.
And he'll roll
2 dice on a 4+.
2 dice on a 4+.
Action 2.
Yeah. 3 and 1. We'll try it again.
Action 3.
There we go.
Okay.
Finally. But he only goes up 1.
2 points.
He does go up 2?
Yeah, yeah. He's got 2 into that guy.
Oh, so then he does get another action, which
Okay.
makes a big difference. Because now,
Oh, I've not been tracking my actions over here.
because for his last action, he will shoot with a mana into that zone, and he rolls 5 dice, and into that zone. I think
Okay.
that makes the most sense. And he hits it with a 6.
Which means you get +1 die. So you get another reroll.
Another reroll.
Yep. And it's 6, so you get another reroll. That is a 2.
Oh. Okay,
So
so
you
I
get
hit
2
2.
hits.
So what's order preference?
You can, well, it's, yeah, one of those guys.
So
Okay.
I get only 1?
Yep.
So it's only 1 damage for each.
1 damage for each, yep.
Okay.
So you get 2 experience, though.
Right. Okay, that was his turn. Then goes, and even though it says +1 armor penetration, that's why I can use that. Even though
Oh, yes, correct.
No, because that's why even on a 1 it was
Yes.
fine. Okay, that's why I wanted to make sure. I should have asked that first. Then he's going to use Skull Crusher. He automatically picks up 2, so he'll take 1, and he'll roll this, which is he rolls 4 of these.
You spending mana?
Yeah, he spent the money.
Okay.
He
Gotcha.
took only 1 rather than 2. And
You need to kill it.
yeah,
Oh, wait, no, sorry. You need a 5+. Do you get a 5+?
I don't
you
think
did
so.
not. That 5+ is surprisingly elusive.
for me, it's very difficult. Yes, do that again. Second action.
You got it.
You got
5
it.
and a 6.
Okay, so then he goes up 1. He
Just
gets
give him an
another-
action.
Yeah, so he gets 2 actions now. And he will, I guess he'll just run that direction. I can try to go get that.
It seems reasonable. I mean, running
need
towards...
those?
They help us if we die.
Or-
Just try not to die, that's all.
I know. The question is, what do you say here? Like, what do we do?
I think we need to take the enemies out and start closing on the
So
wyvern.
going out that way.
Yeah.
Forget that. Okay.
Instinctively, yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and
Okay.
we're further away. Then we full
Oh, we should, by the way, grab one of these and,
and
drop,
drop
it
it
over
there.
here.
Yeah. So we can search.
Okay, that'll be the round.
Cool.
We now have all the baddies activate. So these guys are going to go ahead and move forward 1 over here. He's going to move down. It's going to move down. This guys are going to move into this zone, as are all of these guys moving into this zone, as are all of these guys moving into this zone. We're fine, right? We're fine. I'm definitely glad this guy's moving closer. That guy's going to move down 1. This guy's going to move down 1. That's going to move down 1 over here. And then we're going to spawn all the baddies. So we're going to start with the
And
street
then
zone.
we're gonna spawn.
Then we're going to spawn the baddies again. We got horsemen. We got 2 undead horsemen. Okay, we're going to pop these down over here. The next zone is going to have 3 footmen. Keep in mind, these are all still level 1. The next 3 zones, 3 footmen up there. And then we have Blinding Mist. For the next game turn, no line of sight can be traced from, to, and through mist zones. That's not going according to my plan. Okay, that is the next card over there, so that's not great.
They're not in the mist zone.
They are not, but he is. From, to, and through. So he can't
Oh.
shoot down. So he'll have to deal with... He can walk into the zone, fortunately, which is what he'll probably have to do. But it's a little annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be that. And then we are going to then spawn more
Did we do
baddies.
this one down here?
Yes, that was the one we just drew with the mist zone card. So we're going to draw this one over here. And then over here we draw 2 regulars. And up there we draw 2 shadow guards in your zone.
I know.
We're doing fine. We're doing fine. That's not threatening at all.
I start now, no? You start.
Who ended? Theron ended, so Lothar started, so the Archer starts. So, Archer is going to go ahead and walk into the zone. I think it makes the most sense. Although, actually, fun fact, Arthur gets a free attack against this on his last turn because of his ability. So when they spawn within line of sight, which they just did, I get a free attack, which is going to be really helpful.
Before the drawing of the next ones?
So there's going to be 3, I spend the mana, and I'm going to do 3 dice on the 3+, and it's going to take out 3 of them. Okay, so they're gone.
Why does I don't understand the order of that.
So Arthur's ability is that whenever enemies spawn within line of sight, he gets a free attack against them.
But what about the misrule?
Oh, interesting. Interesting. For the next, it says for the next game turn.
Ah, there you go. It's
does
before
say for the
game
next
turn.
game turn.
It's
It
before
does say
game
that.
turn.
Lord.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and walk down. And then that's going to be action 1. And then we're going to roll dice for action 2. And that's going to kill her for action 3. And that's going to go ahead and give us an experience. We're now, by the way, in the next zone. I have to choose an ability.
Okay.
So action 2, not 3. I said actually kill action 3. That's action 2. And I could choose between +1 to my dice roll when attacking with my duo ability, +1 die combat, or 2 wounds in combat. The idea of dealing 2 wounds in combat is helpful, especially to be able to like kill the wyvern very quickly. I think I'm going to go with 2 wounds in combat, prepping for the fact that
How many
when
oranges do you have?
oh, I don't have any oranges. Sorry, I lied. There's the reds. +1 free move action, plus duo. I'm going to take a free move action. Okay, so we're going to take a free move action, which means I still have 2 actions left plus a move action. And to that end, we are going to move a spawn point into over here. But I think I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 with a sprint action. That's going to be action 3. That's going to be a free move action. And then I'm going to go ahead and trade in this thingamajiggy to go ahead and get. I'm going to mark the fountain as used. This fountain is now used, and that we're one of our thingies. I get 5 AP, and the boss gets a Doom token. So I go from 22 to 27.
That's a Doom token.
The boss gets a Doom token. Is that the 5th one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I still have 1 action left, but go ahead and draw one of the top stage cards. And let's go ahead and read its inactive ability. Spawn 3 Deadeyes in each active spawn zone.
Ouch. Like, super ouch.
It also means that we might be getting extra activations from monsters if these can't go. Okay. Okay, so that's the
That's
bad
really
part.
bad.
Also, whenever you get extra activations, we get a Doom token, which is going to be great. These come off now, and this card is going to get shuffled into our event cards when we have to deal with the boss's life. Now I have 1 action left over here. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend, I'm going to spend my last action drawing 5 mana to start refilling the fact that I've been running out slowly but surely. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next turn I'll try to come down and help you, probably coming down over here.
Yeah.
Okay, that is to your turn.
Yeah, my turn is a little bit of an issue.
Oh, that entire zone is a little bit of an
Yeah,
issue.
I'm going to start swinging with this Predator.
Predator away.
Oh, I don't know if I took mana every time he killed someone.
He killed 1 person. Here's mana. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, here.
Okay. He killed 1 person. He killed 2 people. He killed 1 here, 1 there. He used this to kill the guy
The
in
Predator?
the zone.
Yeah, but the Predator's only for when it's...
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, so what we're going to do is use the Predator again. So we're going to use a mana. And we're going to swing the Predator. Where is the dice? I need...
Here's 3 dice, 4 dice, 5 dice,
2 dice. I
and
get 2
6
dice.
dice.
Yeah. I only need 2 dice. Okay. And I don't get it.
Okay.
I'm going to spend another mana. And I got a 6. And I got a 6.
Okay, you can get either kill 1 Shadow Guard or 2, what's it called?
I
Minions.
think I should kill this guy.
Go for it. That seems reasonable.
So this guy comes off.
Okay.
What do I get anything for that?
Let me just double check his strength. He is only, honestly, he only is 1, I believe. He's
So I can
only
kill
a 1.
him and one other
And
person?
1, yes. No, he's a 2. He's a 2. I lied. He is a
Okay.
2. Okay.
But this way, he's not generating every...
Yes. So you get 2 experience.
I took 2 experience. Oh, I forgot I have 4 turns. So that was his second action. His third action, he just swing it again, but this time he doesn't have any mana
He got mana last turn.
for killing someone.
So you actually got, yeah. Is it 1 mana each time they eliminate an enemy? So you eliminate 1 enemy, you get 1 mana.
So I'm going to spend that 1 mana. And I roll 2 more dice.
Okay.
And I got a 6. So I might as well kill a regular dude.
Go ahead. And then you get mana back.
And I get a mana back. And I'm going to spend it again.
Go ahead.
And
you kill a regular dude.
we kill a regular dude.
And get
I get a
mana
mana back. Here's 2
Don't
regular
get to get
guys.
your experience.
Yeah, I'll take the 2 experience. That was his turn. I'm wondering if it really would have made more sense for me to give it to you or to him.
He's got a regular weapon.
He has a regular weapon. Okay. So he gets 2 mana automatically.
You only space 1.
Yeah, so he only space for 1. Okay. But he pays 1. Oh, I can choose when I don't want it, right?
That's a good question. Let's say sure. Not sure, 'cause honestly. It's a talisman ability.
Okay, so I'm going to take one off, and then afterwards I can collect 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to take one off. I'm going to roll this die. I roll
4 dice
4 dice.
on a 5+.
I don't like the odds of that. I got a 6.
So that's enough to kill one.
So I'm going to kill one of these.
Roll
guys.
6, 2 wounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get 2 experience.
So it's 2 experience. That's his first turn.
Yep.
Second turn, he's going to do that again. Spends 1, rolls 4.
It's another 6.
Another 6. Takes off another guy.
Another 2 experience.
Another 2 experience.
So we're at the very least we're making it so we're less likely to potentially die right away.
His third turn.
Ah! You got a 6 and a 4.
So okay, kill 1 and a
The 4 doesn't do anything.
Pardon?
4 doesn't do anything.
Hits on a 4.
This weapon.
Oh, sorry, hits on a 5. Good point.
So another one, another 2 experience for you.
And he'll do it again. And that'll be his.
Okay.
You already gave it me?
Yeah, I'm just bumping it properly. Okay.
Rolls 4.
You paying them on each time?
Yep. And
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm not sure where these things were. I think they were like that.
Okay. That's the turn.
Oh, he actually had to move into the zone.
The last one?
Yeah.
So I guess arguably your last one didn't do anything.
Yeah. He's in the zone with them.
Okay.
Fun.
That is that. Which means I have a Minotaur Killer, which isn't that helpful. I have a Broadsword, which is a little helpful. And I could take your Bone Crusher or your Predator. I'll take your... Ooh, do I want your Predator? I guess so. You know what's funny? We forgot that Theron has an ability. The entire game we forgot that Theron has an ability that he can spend mana to get extra dice on melee actions.
And he had this.
What do you mean, this? Theron, yeah. Yeah. No, Theron specifically.
Theron.
Newt has mana actions. Mm-hmm. Theron can do it on melee. So this entire pool of mana can be spent to power up your attacks. There is that little detail.
He could have wiped out that area.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy.
It is a big deal.
I also forgot about his ability.
Well, he's mana starved, so not much mana is there.
Right.
Alright. So do we have enough to even try to survive right now? The nice part is we could have Theron take some of the wounds, so I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. I will go ahead and... Yeah, it's not great, but I will trade for the Predator. And I'll give you a Broadsword so you can attack something with melee.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to use a Predator, I'm going to spend a mana, and I'm going to roll 2 dice on a 4+ to hit the zone. Got nothing. I'm going to spend a mana to roll 2 dice on a 4+ to hit the zone. I'm going to spend a mana and roll 2 dice on a 4+ to hit the zone and kill one of these guys. Phew. Okay, and I can do it one more time.
We're in the archer's view.
I'm at 19. Oh wait, I have a free melee action. I'm going to get a free melee action. And that means I'm going to do that again. So now we have 2 more attacks. I got a 6 and a 1. That's only 1 hit. Oh, I got a mana back for the last one, but I'm spending it for this hit. So we got a 1 hit on that guy. And I'm going to spend 1 mana to do it one last time. Wow. Wow. So, that's pretty bad.
It's worse than you think.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Because we're archers also.
It's just 1 archer. Oh my gosh, there's 3 So, the way this works is we kind of have to decide how all the attacks resolve right away.
I think he should have.
Well, if Theron takes all of them, he might die.
No, if Theron
should maximize the most he could possibly die. I mean, if Theron takes
Theron should be allowed to roll the die once with his pool of mana.
Backtracking it? I think that call should have been made before Lothar wiped his turn.
Yeah.
So Theron should take, at the very least, the 2 big guys who swing for 2 hits apiece.
Yeah.
And then whatever else you're comfortable taking, because otherwise it's going to be straight damage. So Lothar can take some hits.
And Newt
Lothar already took some hits. How about this? We got 4 total hits coming our way.
More than that.
Well, four from the Deadeye, sorry. Well, I take 2. Let's have Lothar take 2 from the Deadeyes.
Newt.
And 2 for Newt from the Deadeyes. And then we could have Theron taking the rest and seeing how it goes.
But how many is the rest?
The rest is a potential maximum of 8, 10.
He's dead. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
we have to
more.
have him take 2 more.
Yeah, one more, just one more.
So, but it has to be a double.
No, because you can have one of these.
Oh.
So you take one more, and then you're taking 5 hits with this guy. So start by resolving the hits from the...
I'd rather give him another one.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so now you're resolving 4 Shadow Guard hits.
Okay.
So 5s to 6s are going to avoid them. You got a 5, so you're taking 6 damage.
Okay.
There are ways to heal, they're just not that common. Okay. We're fine, right?
No.
We're winning this game, right?
I can't believe we forgot about his ability.
Yeah, that is a big deal. Okay, everyone else goes ahead and moves. So these guys don't move. That guy doesn't move because they shot. This guy moves over here. This guy moves over here. And these guys are going to move down over here and down over here. Okay. Then we're going to have these guys probably going to go ahead and head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the closest for sure. Which means the same for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are equidistant, so we can go ahead and have them go whichever we want. We'll have them to go down here. Then we'll have these guys go, if there's they're all equidistant. So you know what, let's go ahead and have these guys go 1, 2 over here. And then these guys are going to pop out over here. Okay. And then we spawn, because we still have to spawn. So down here, we're going to spawn. We have footmen in the mist. Spawn in each mist zone. So we're spawning 3 footmen in each mist zone on every tile with survivors.
That's
Fortunately,
ironic.
there's no one over here.
I know.
But over there,
Nope.
we're going to spawn
We're not there.
over here.
Where are survivors?
This tile has survivors.
Oh, that's what he meant by tile.
Yes. Which means we're going to spawn 3 over here. It could have been worse. We could have been had a person down over here. We're going to spawn 3 over here, 3 over here, and then 3 over here. It's worth noting right now, we have no footmen left. So
What happens when no footmen are left?
monsters activate again, and
Because
we
highly probable that we're going to get a footman.
No. Up there, we're going to go ahead and spawn in the street zone. We're going to spawn Baba Yagas. Pop the Baba Yagas up there.
This?
Yeah,
No.
the 2 small guys. So the first one's going to spawn there, and the other one's in the survivor starting zone. So one's going to spawn over here, and one's going to spawn up there. Okay, we got a new monster in play. It's our 3rd monster. You cannot have a 4th monster on the board. If we spawn a 4th monster, we instead activate monsters. Warhog, which we can't activate. So, Doom token goes on the board. So you can't have a survivor, so we put a Doom token out. That one will not spawn, though. That's the good news. We are now on the level 2 enemies, by the way. And then all the monsters will activate. 1, 1, and then 1, and 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. We're fine.
You got that whatchamacallit killer? Minotaur killer.
Yeah, we're fine. Totally fine. Who went first last turn? Lothar went first? No, Arthur first.
Arthur went.
So it's time for Newt.
So Newt, not sure what he...
Just for the record, this scenario is rated as easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Still in the easy.
But we still did it wrong. Okay, so he needs to shoot into that zone. He needs to shoot somewhere. Where do you... Like... What should I do? Take out the... Take out... I can swing this sword. That's the only thing I can think of. But it's not even worth it to try to kill him. I should kill these guys.
That guy, what is he even at? He's a strength 1. He's strength 1 with regeneration. So he re-heals 3 wounds at the end of each turn. And he attacks 3 times for 5 damage each. So if he's alive, he's swinging hard.
I know, but I should leave it to him to try on his whole turn rather than him trying with his compromised weapon.
It's not looking great.
It's an understatement.
Go ahead. It's not looking great.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do.
Go ahead.
He's gonna try to kill the minions in the area. So he's gonna roll 3 dice. He hits on 4s. So
Okay.
he hit a 4. So this is a single dude. Is this a single?
That's a single dude. Yes.
So
no, that's yes.
Wait,
I think so.
did
Yeah,
we
it is.
Wait, so did we kill? That's a Shadow Walker. Did I take too much damage?
Let me see. You did. One of those would do 2 damage less because it would be it would deal 3 damage less because it would have been 1 wound instead of 2. So you should be up 3. 1, 2, 3. Because it would have 1 hit instead of 4.
Right. It would have been 2 hits instead of 4.
Well, we did a Shadow Guard. There was 1 Shadow Guard.
Right.
Yeah. We said there was 1 Shadow Guard. We treat it as if they're 2.
Yeah. Okay. Then, so he takes off one of these regular footmen.
Okay.
This goes back to you. That was his first action. His second action, he's going to try that again.
We got this.
Oh, right, he goes up 1. I got a 5, a 3, and a 2. So I kill 1 regular dude. Also, you can't even kill the bigger dude. These 2 but go over there.
Okay, 2 experience for you.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're not spawning more of those.
Yep. And then we'll do it again. Roll 3 of these. And this time, he got 2, but it doesn't help because he can't kill the big guy, right?
You still can't unless you have the weapon.
Yeah. Oh wait, he could because he has the Shadow Guard ability. 1 armor penetration.
There is a Shadow Guard, yeah.
Combat. If a
Yes.
Shadow Guard stands, what's a combat? Any action, right?
Combat. Yes, this means a combat action. Any combat action.
That's cool. It's if a Shadow Guard is in the zone. It doesn't have to be at the Shadow Guard even.
Correct.
I didn't realize that. Okay, so he can do. He just did. He hit twice, so he can take this guy out.
But then you will no longer benefit from that. So you ready to do that?
As his last turn, you mean hitting this guy instead?
Yeah, I guess so. If you last action, go ahead.
He has 1 more turn left.
Then I don't know.
No, then it's worth it because of course it's not an automatic hit on that guy.
Well, you don't need the penetration, I guess. The truth
Right.
is you don't need the penetration, so may as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So this
you
takes
get 2
2
wounds, 2 experience. I mean.
Right. And then his last action, he will roll these 3, and hits, and he takes this guy out, and he gets an ability. No, he doesn't. He's 1 away.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Okay.
That was his turn. Next guy's turn.
On to Theron.
He's going to try to take this guy out. And the way he's going to do that, he's going to roll these guys. So he spends 1, and he also gets 2
All
for
of
free.
them? Yeah.
He gets 2 for free.
Go ahead.
Right?
Yeah.
Spends 1 to activate the weapon. He then should do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8.
7, 8.
It may as well.
Plus 4.
Well, so the tricky part there is that guy's only a strength 1. So you might want to go for the 4+, even though it starts with less dice.
No, I thought it only works on this type of weapon.
Oh, it does only work on that type of weapon. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
But I shouldn't do all of it then.
Although maybe you could rearrange your weapon. So, for example, if you rearrange to your Elven Sword, then you won't have to. You'll get rerolling on a 3+ instead.
Right. That actually makes more sense. What's this dragon stuff?
+1 to dice roll magic. It's a magic weapon, so you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, so I might as well. I think I should switch it for
So
this.
you spend a weapon to rearrange, whichever weapon you want.
You get rid of 1?
You have to swap. You just would swap it out.
Okay. That's a free action? No.
No, it's a spend action.
Which one do you think?
I think having a range weapon equipped is not bad.
Right. That's what I thought. Okay. And then he actually has 1 more in his hand.
Okay, because yep.
And then he should
So
spend...
you're rolling 9 dice plus the 2. You're rolling a total of 11 dice.
That
On a
seems
3+.
that seems like an overkill, no?
No, he has 9 health.
He's 9 health.
So it's pretty underkill. You probably will not kill him.
Right. So how many do I need?
Just 11 dice total.
11 dice. Let's
Yeah.
do that. 5 at a time. And hitting
On a
on
3+.
On 3+.
That's a pretty good starting roll. Remember I said it's going to be overkill?
Yeah.
You got your first 5 wounds in and you have 6 dice to go.
Okay. And we'll roll another 5.
You got 3 wounds in. You need 1 more wound and you have 1 die.
Oh, that stinks.
No, you probably got it. 3+.
3+.
It is a 2. Now you do have more actions. So you have more actions.
I can do it again.
Yeah, just with 2
That's
dice.
right. But that's why I was questioning if I need all of them. But it's fine. There
It's
you go.
dead. Alright, that's 3 actions down, and it's dead. And by the way,
Two
you
actions. Three actions.
three actions.
Trade.
You also go up 9.
Oh, 22.
Yeah. And this guy, this Elder Troll, is now out of the picture.
22. So either I can take one free melee action or sprint. I think
Sprint gives you lots of flexibility to get around. Melee action is another free attack. Oh, he's dead.
But I think we might need him for his melee.
Up to you. Go for it. I think right now the main danger we're currently facing is the Deadeye Walkers.
So that's sprint, actually.
But the problem is the zone's being hit either way, so it doesn't really matter. The zone is going to be hit because Newt's already gone, right? So we're either killing the Deadeye Walkers or we're taking the wounds anyway, so it doesn't really matter if he's still there.
Right. So I'm going to do the free melee action, but
Yep.
I think for him it's actually better. And he still has one more action.
Okay.
And for his next action, he might as well move in here
Yep.
and attack that. Move in here, get one free action on this. And I need the dice. Where are the dice?
The dice over here.
Yeah.
You get two dice and the 2 plus.
Oop. Yeah, let's put that up there.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Save the wound and get another experience point.
Okay.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Arthur and Lothar get to go. Now Lothar, you can kill the walker. Let's take it off the board.
Yes.
Okay. So now Lothar has the option for running into the zone and trying to hit that person. That person is the Baba Yaga's. It only has 2 health, which makes it a bit of a, not the worst conversation piece, but the tricky part is those 3 Deadeye Walkers are tough.
What's spawn, movement, attack as its special ability?
What's that again?
Spawn, movement, attack?
Spawn, movement. Oh, its movement is, when resolving move action, they move 2 zones. So this is over here, and this is over here. Okay, so that's what's going on there. So they get, and they attack at range 0 to 3 within line of sight. Oh,
So we all should have gone a hit?
when this one is over here, they should have hit instead. They should have attacked instead. So that was from an extra activation with the monsters. So we probably should resolve in a damage attack again.
And it probably would be on me.
It makes sense to go ahead. There are 2/2 attack. No, there are 2. Yeah, there are 2/2. Do you want to try to resolve both and see how your 5s and 6s do?
Yeah. Gonna run out of health, but
We are going to run out of health. We are going to die. We are going to die. We're not winning. And you take 4 damage. Okay. But that does actually make my life a little easier the way it's structured. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and move 1, my first action, and then charge directly into the zone for my second action. I'm going to go ahead and do a free melee action. Then we'll do our, starting with this action 2. We're going to roll 2 dice. Do I have enough mana to continue to do this? I guess so. We're going to roll 2 dice and hopefully get a 4+ over there. So we're going to go ahead and not get that. We're going to do it again and not get it. We're going to do it again and deal 1 damage, which I guess we'll take this guy out. Okay, that's going to be 1 experience. Now what am I doing on experience-wise? That was 3 attacks and 1 movement, which means it was movement, move and attack. Let me just do the math here. Movement, move and attack, attack, attack. And I have a free melee action. The problem is I don't have any mana to power it.
you have no mana.
I'm going to die in a second.
Yes.
Nope. I killed someone. I have mana. It's the predator.
Ah.
We're still going to die in a second. I'm going to spend that to go ahead and attack again. Rolling 2 dice. And for my last action, I got 4 and a 6, finally. So I can kill 2 more, which means I can take these guys out. I'll still get hit by this guy. But it is what it is. The alternative is, can I even kill that one? It takes 2 wounds. No, I could kill that one. I could kill her.
Probably makes
She
sense.
had 2
to go
wounds,
now.
so I'm going to take her out. Okay? That means I'm going to get 2 more experience, and I will not take 4 damage.
Correct.
I'll only take 2 damage, which is much better. I've done math. Okay, that was my and I get a mana because predator, which is important.
Yes, it is. It's like a nail biter.
It's not a nail biter. We're losing. We're losing. Remember at the beginning when we thought we had this?
Yeah. So and somehow it got harder suddenly.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and have Arthur take his turn. He's doing fine over here.
Yeah.
He's gonna spend a mana to go ahead and roll 3 dice out of 0 to 3 range to target the range right in front of him because that feels essential. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And that's going to kill the first 3 right there. Okay, that's going to be 3 experience for him. He's going to power up too much. It's going to be a problem. Although, Oh, that's interesting.
He can help.
1, 2, 3. How many actions does he have left? He has a free move action, so he could have 3 actions left. 1, 2, 3, 1. Free move, 1. And then 2 actions to hit. If he gets into the zone, interesting. Let's do that. We're going to go have him go 1. For a sprint, 1, 2, 3. He's going to take his free move action. That means he's done a total of 2 of his 4 actions. And then he's 2 actions left. He's going to roll into the zone, paying 1 mana. On a 0 to 3, his hits are going to, so 3 pluses are going to be great, and anything else is going to hurt him.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 pluses. So we got 2 kills,
For 1
2
hit.
hits, and 1
But
hit.
it's still math?
It's still maths out better. That's what I was hoping on. I was hoping the math would work out. So we take 1 wound over there, and we deal 2 more experience.
And 2 experience.
1, 2, and he still has 1 attack, and he's going to shoot into this. Oh no, he can't.
0 to 3?
For the 0 to 3, the problem is this guy's going to stop any ranged attacks. It's going to hit the Minotaur first, so he won't be able to do much there. So I have 1 more action. I will go ahead. I should spend for that one. I don't think I paid for that one.
You can pick up.
And I will go ahead. I think I'll just walk 1 zone closer for right now. Or should I bother?
Well,
Should I bother?
Here's the thing. You're still within range of this.
Yes.
But your Art Knight guy is the only guy who can really kill that in 1 fell swoop.
Yeah. So fine. So I guess I'll just go ahead and pick up mana. I'll get some mana, and we'll call that a day. Honestly, this round went better than it could have gone. We're still going to die, but it went better than it could have gone. Okay, that's going to be that round, and now we go ahead and continue to resolution. So, resolution-wise, we're going to go ahead and have bad things happen. These guys over here are going to spawn into the zone, wander in there. We have these guys wander. This guy's going to head directly in there as well because they move more. This doesn't move there. These guys are going to move over here. Okay, like so. These are going to go ahead and move over here. They're going to move up here. We're going to go ahead and have these guys go here. These guys are going to go... Oh, interesting. These are going to go ahead and go 1, 2 over here. These are going to pop down here. And pop down, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to actually go up here. Okay. That is going to be that. And that is where we are as far as all the bad stuff. Now we spawn bad stuff.
More bad stuff.
More bad stuff. So, we're going to go ahead. By the way, the scenario is not only easy, it's rated to be an hour. Simon's lying to us. I'm going to go ahead and have this one spawn over here. We're going to have 4 walkers spawn in this zone. Okay, 4 walkers in this zone over here. We're going to go up there, and we're going to have 4 walkers spawn in that zone. We are going to spawn 2 walkers, and then we can't spawn any more walkers, which means...
We're out of walkers?
Which means monsters activate.
No!
Which means I think that guy's dying. That's Theron, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not for sure dying.
It's Newt. It's Newt.
Newt. It's Newt?
Newt.
That's not as good. So Newt's going to almost certainly die. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. They're both going to trigger an attack against him, which means I believe we're doing 10 damage plus another 4 damage for 14 damage.
Yeah.
So he's dead. Okay, we'll explain how that works soon, but for right now, he's gone. Then...
Did he lose all his weapons?
No, he's going to have... We can get him a health potion, and then he can respawn. But until then, he's just sitting there doing nothing. Down here, we're going to go ahead and spawn a street enemy over here, and we're going to have a warhog. So the warhog can now spawn, so he's going to be over there, the bottom zone, over here. Yeah. Great. Now, the good news is we can take an immediate pot shot against him with Spear Launcher over here. So the only problem is it's a 4+ on that damage. Warhog. Oh my gosh. Warhog's ability is going to be special ability movement. Oh, he might spawn somewhere differently. When resolving move, actually moves 2 zones. Plain and simple. He moves 2 zones. Okay.
Cool.
So the tricky part there is he has a 3 defense, which I fortunately have with the Spear Launcher. The problem with the Spear Launcher is any misses are going to hit him. So that's the main problem we have.
And he hits on 4s.
Yeah, so I'm going to decline to take that free attack because I don't want to be dealing, and it does 2 wounds with each hit.
You should let your guy get out
Yeah,
there.
I'm going to let my guy get out there at first. Alright, they're going to do that over there, and then lastly we spawn for the baddies, which fortunately there's only 1, so we're going to spawn 3 horses for his zone.
We didn't do this. Oh, we did that zone, right. Sorry.
We spawned 3 horses for this guy's zone.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do any of this. Okay. You know, one day I'll get to actually fight the boss. Okay. And that is, that's the whole bad stuff.
Lovely.
Who went first last turn? Newt?
I think Newt did.
So Theron goes first.
Yeah, so I think he's going to run in there.
Okay.
And since he can't really do anything, can't even do stabby because there's too many other people in the way. What should he do? Is he just trying to take out some of the small guys?
Whatever we can do is a good start.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do because we really can't do anything. He can search for weapons, but it doesn't seem like a good idea. And he can't damage. This dude is level 2. He can't damage the guy even.
Which
one?
one?
I guess he can do it with this Warren Slayer.
Who are you trying to hit?
Anything in this zone.
I mean, you won't kill your own person, which is the good news.
Right.
But yeah, the Worm Slayer does look like it's the only way to do it.
So he will roll 3 dice on a 4. And he hits a 2. He hit 3. So
beautiful.
What?
So who did you hit? What did you do exactly?
I just rolled.
So you rolled using the Worm Slayer over here.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 3 dice doing 2 damage. So you're gonna hit the Minotaur or the Baba Yaga. Well, the Minotaur is going to be.
It, no?
Baba Yaga would kill it. The Minotaur would actually kill it as well.
So probably, but you can kill the Minotaur in second.
I mean, potentially, but I'm over here.
More deadly. This seems more deadly.
So let's kill the Minotaur. Minotaur's gone.
Yeah.
You also get 3 experience that way. So you can go ahead and get yourself 3 experience.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that again.
Seems reasonable enough.
And we will roll these 3 again.
1 hit.
No.
No hits. Okay.
No hits. Okay, now he can run in and he can try stabbing.
Okay.
But he can't kill this guy. He can only kill these guys.
Correct. Still something.
Yeah, you still think it's...
I think it's worth it at this point.
I do. So that was his second action. This is third action, and he gets a free melee.
Mm-hmm.
So he will roll 2 dice.
Oh, we should have a Doom token because the monster took an extra activation.
Okay.
Which means soon enough the Wyvern's going to be accessible, even if we don't have the most successful round. That's pretty good.
Okay, so but he can only do singles over here. So he takes these 2 out.
Okay, 2 experience.
And 2 experience. And so I think that was his free action. Now he has 1 more action, and he'll just roll that again in order to see if he can take out the whatchamacallit. Yeah, he took out 1 guy.
Okay. Another experience point.
And that's his turn.
Okay, we are going to go ahead and go to Lothar. Lothar has to get out of the way so that Arthur can actually shoot into that zone. So Lothar is going to spend 2 actions to go ahead and move out of this zone, because this guy needs a strength 3 weapon, which is kind of brutal. Then Lothar is going to go ahead and, that's tricky given the way the situation is, because I don't want to get into that line of sight, which is very tricky. So Lothar is going to do a run and fight over here, running to that zone directly. Lothar is going to...
I think it's in here.
Is that in that zone? So go ahead and charge in that zone. I can do a 2. I can move 2 and fights even better. So we're going to move there and roll 2 dice with my Predator to attack. So we're going to go and do that. We got a 3 and a 5. Predator hits on a 4. That's going to be 1 wound to that person, so not enough to kill it. So action, where's our wound tokens? We had a wound token over here. We'll put it on this guy now. So that's going to be...
On this card.
Yeah, that's fair. I did a move. I did attack. I'm going to retcon a little bit. I'm going to gather mana while I was here.
Okay.
In fact, let me just do the math. I did 2 to move out, and then move and attack. So I'm going to do a 3, then I'm going to gather mana while I was there, because I forgot I'm not in a zone that doesn't require mana, that can get mana. So 1, 2, gather mana, move and attack. I have a free melee action I'm going to do now. Wait, is 1, 2, gather mana, move and attack, and then use my free melee action. So I'm going to do this over here and attack the zone. And I got a 4, which is enough to kill it, which means I get a mana back, and the Baba Yaga is dead. And I get 2 experience for that. Okay, not the best turn, but not the worst turn overall. Okay.
And this comes off.
Yes. And then this goes away to the pile over here, and then we go through Arthur's turn. Arthur can go ahead and spend a mana over here, take a range action on a 4+, 3 dice on a 4+, and hits on 3s. That's going to be a 6, a 1. Okay, that's 1 damage, and that's 2 wounds against him. He needs to do it again, so I'll spend the mana again. And we kill it.
Nice.
So it's dead. I take 3 experience points. 1, 2, 3. And his card goes to the bye-bye pile. Well, he goes over here. For now. He goes down over there. That is helpful in that sense. As 2 actions, I have a free move action. I could... Oh, interesting. What,
revive him?
Well, no, I could go here and shoot into that zone, but do I have enough actions? I've done 2, If I do that, I'd have 2 attacks. I don't think it's enough for me to risk it. I think I will simply shoot into this zone using my next ability.
You
so I'm
want
going
to
to
click
spend
mana?
not yet. I'm going to spend 1 mana to shoot into that zone. This one over here. 3 dice and a 3+. That's 3
Nice.
kills, going up 30 to 38. I need to be careful because I'm going to ramp into red very soon, which is going to be a problem for us. Okay, and I still have a movement action, so I'm going to go ahead and move. Oh, now I have 2 actions left, so I could move up to that zone. I have 2 actions left. 1 second. I did attack, attack, attack. That's 3 attacks, and I have 1 move, and another attack. So what I could do is I could go 1, 2. I could sprint going 1, 2, 3, and then shoot into this zone, which I think I'm going to do. Which is going to put me to potentially 41, but I think it's worth it for right now. And I got 1 hit, so only 1 hit this time. Okay, and I pay a mana for that. And
So how do we revive my guy?
All right, so we have to get. Oh. I'm going to head here instead. Ignore my last attack. I'm going to do my last sprint over there, back to 38. So I'm going to take the mana back.
And put a guy back.
Yes, because that is he has the health potion. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So he has the health potion. He'll give it to you. And now he goes ahead and revives with 3 health.
Really?
Purple. Yep.
3 health?
3 health. It's a savings grace. It's not a you did good.
So is this 2 health or 3 health?
That's a good question. That is probably 3. That's probably 2, I mean. Okay. And then, but if I did a sprint there, then I have 1 more action. So
And
then
he
my
goes
1
where?
action I will
Where
use
does
to
he
gather
populate?
mana.
Here?
No, he spawns on the zone he's on.
Okay.
Just pops back up. Took a health potion. He's revived, and I gather mana from last action.
Okay.
And that's the round, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he skips his turn. He cannot take his turn. If he gets if he gets the potion before his turn, he gets his turn. Otherwise, he does not.
Okay.
So
let's activate.
Bad things are still going to happen. These are going to go head over here, like so. These are going to head down here. These guys are going to head down here, down here. These guys are going to head.
Downstairs?
So these ones are probably these will head downstairs. Yeah. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are going to head this way. Anything from here would be, if it's here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They actually split in theory. So anything these ways is going to go 1, 2 up here. 1, 1, 2 up here. Dear Lord. And then these guys all march 1. Okay, and then we spawn.
We're running out of horses.
We're running out of everything. We're running out of everything. We're going to spawn over here. We got footmen in the mist. Okay, so good news is we're all in 1 tile. We are going to spawn 3 footmen on each mist space on this tile. So that's all our footmen. All our footmen are gone now. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and spawn in the next zone. That's going to be there. We're going to spawn 3 horsemen. We can't spawn 3 horsemen. So we spawn 1 horseman and we get a doom token. Because there's no monsters in play. Okay, and then spawning in the last zone, we have the undead notable. The countess is going to pop up over here, and she's going to be spawning a bunch of people every single round.
Yeah, she does the dead eyes, right?
Yes, and this guy over here is going to spawn more horsemen, which we can't spawn. So again, we're going to get a doom token, and 1 more doom token, and the wyvern's going to unlock, and we'll see if we win or lose. But we will at least have the ability to actually take on the wyvern. Yeah. We've done 1 fountain, by the way, 1 of the 4 fountains. So we are theoretically able to win this game right now, but certainly not getting the best score.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Okay.
He gets 2 free.
He gets 2 free, yes. Okay, and Theron starting.
And I think he should start shooting into that group.
Whew, at this point, I don't even know what to do. We're not getting the 4 fountains. It might almost be worth sitting there and saying, screw it, let's head toward the wyvern. I mean, taking out the group's not bad, because they got Deadeye Walkers in there. And it helps ramp us up either way, which once we ramp up to the max power, we will be in a slightly better position.
So what do you recommend?
Shoot into the group.
Okay, we're going to shoot into the group. We're going to roll 3 dice.
Okay.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
Is that 2 hits?
Why?
Because it's 2 strength
No,
now?
it's 2 strength, not 2 hits.
2 strength.
So it pierces strength 2 creatures.
So probably should have seen what else he had here. 1, 5, roll 4 and a 5 and 2. Okay, so he hits 1 person, hits a Deadeye, I guess. Or can he do that?
Yep.
Okay, first. Second. He hits 3.
Beautiful. Then we can take all your associated experience.
Oh, yeah. I have to do that. So 1, 2.
And 1 more. We need to stop taking last stands
3.
where you can't get mana.
Okay, I think I'm on 34. So he did his 2 actions. I think at this point, because you're only shooting one at a time, that makes sense just to run away and start marching towards this guy.
Oh, one small detail. I'm going to shoot her with my free action because I have range.
Nice.
She spawned. I'll shoot 3 dice. Go back to your watery grave countess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you go 3.
1.
1? Oh.
She's only strength 1. Okay.
Okay. But I still think it makes sense
Yes.
to go up here. So he did 2 actions. He goes 3, 4.
Okay. Yeah, we are prepping for not winning so much as just trying to survive and kill the wyvern.
Okay.
Okay. On to Lothar's turn. Lothar's to go. Lothar could go ahead and start the process of heading. I think we gotta. I think running away and just heading up here is good. The right move. If we go 1, 2, 3. So if I go 1, 2, 3, and then charge into here, 4, 5, then I can go ahead and attack right there. So I'm going to do that. So that's 4, 5, and I'll have plus a free melee action after. So we're going to go ahead and use Predator to swipe into that zone again. So we're going to go ahead and use 2 dice, pay a mana, 2 dice into the zone on a 4+, and we kill 2 of them. That's going to be 2 guys dead. That's 2 experience for me, 24 to 26, and gains 1 mana each time they eliminate enemy, so I get 2 mana back, which I'll spend 1 of it to attack again, and we kill this guy.
You get
that mana back. Okay, and that was his turn. He goes up another experience. Okay, and then we go to Arthur's turn. Arthur's going to probably shoot into that zone, because why not at this point? And then we can deal with these guys soon enough. Although 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then shoot there as well as possible. You know what? I think I'll do that. Because I'm going to try and knock into red right now. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 with his first sprint. Then we're going to go 4, 5. So that's 3 actions. But I have a free move action, so I got 2 shoot actions. Or I could gather mana along the way, which might be worth doing. No, I'm not going to bother. Okay, so I'm going to set her over here. So I have 2 actions to be able to shoot into this mob. I'll spend a mana using my spear launcher, which will be 3 dice on a 4+. Hoping to kill those horses. We got a 6 and a 4. That's 2 dead horses. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 2 wounds. 2 wounds each. They're ranged. So, oh, that is what it is. I don't want to do that. That's going to be, because of 2 wounds each, I'm now in red. Which I neglected the part of the 2 wounds each. I forgot about that. But, on the plus side, I am in max power over here. If I can slide this one more. Prototype. There we go. And then, we are going to go ahead and choose 2 wounds combat, hit and run. 2 wounds in combat is good already, plus the 2 wounds ranged. I wonder if that stacks. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to assume it stacks to some degree. So 2 wounds ranged plus 2 wounds combat would be 3, I would assume. Let's go ahead and do that. And that means I can hopefully take down the wyvern as much as possible.
Where?
Well, this is 2 wounds when I do a ranged attack, and this is 2 wounds when I do a combat attack. Basically, each one is giving you plus 1 wound.
Where do you see that? Oh, 2 wounds range. I didn't see that.
2 wounds range, yeah. Okay. And that means if I attack this guy, I'll be able to hit him for 3 post, hopefully. That is that. We technically have 1 more action, but I will not be able to do anything with it. I guess I'll move up 1 over here to be able to move into the mana zone, so at least I can get mana next turn.
Okay. Then this
Although,
guy...
not necessarily, because then, if I do that, they'll move into my zone. I don't want that. Okay. That is that, which means it is, that's my turn. Yeah.
My last guy is, he actually going to...
We do technically have search tokens all over the place as far as the death, so I'll maybe even move, this one over here down. Or you know what? I'll go ahead and grab one of these and move it over there.
Okay. I will use my guy to... Just read what the Staff Apocalypse is. It rolls 8 dice on
8 dice on a 5+.
That is so interesting. Why would I ever... Why did I ever put that instead of that?
Don't know.
Oh, you might have handed it to me.
I passed it to you.
You passed it to me, yeah. Okay. What he's going to do is, I think it actually makes sense for him to attack in there so he actually gets pushed over the edge. Okay. That's actually my opinion. I think what I will do is... This is 1, 2, 3. You don't have an extra action. 1, 2, 3, 4. He does have 4. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want to get that for this battle? We don't care.
I mean, it helps us if someone dies.
Right.
Because otherwise, if someone dies, you don't have a potion, it's game over.
Right. That's the only thing I can think of. So, you know what we'll do? We will start off with...
We are in red, which may have been a mistake.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to attack. He's going to roll... Spend this, and he's going to roll 3. Roll 5, not 3. You know what, we're going to hold off on rolling it because I think we need it for the end game. And we got it. Nice.
Okay.
So he gets one more die. I guess he rolls another die. But it makes no difference because he kills one.
Okay.
Because he kills one, he gets pushed over into 19. He got pushed over into 19. He is going to choose 2 wounds in combat. I think seems more important than a free spell cast.
That's up to you.
At this point. We need to do that. I think the point is to kill that dragon.
Well, multiple times.
Yes. So
5 times.
So he did that. That was his first action. His second action is moving down here. He automatically gets a free pickup. Third action. Fourth action. Yeah. 1. Killed. Move. This. Yep.
Okay.
That's his turn.
And now we go to the enemy's turn, taking their thing. Did we do all that stuff? We did all things, right? Yeah, turn started. Alright, enemies are going to go. Then none of them are attacking us, fortunately, but they are going to be all charging towards us aggressively. We got these guys popping down here, popping down here. These guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys will still go here. This guy's going to go 1, 2.
I would have ended my turn in here.
Okay. These guys are going to go ahead and pop up here. These horses are going to go ahead and go here. Try to close the distance on me. And these guys are going to go ahead and go here. These guys are going to pop up over here. And these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I assume is the fastest. So here. And then these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So same difference. We're going to pop them up over here. Okay, that's going to be all the baddies moving. And we spawn baddies. We're going to start by spawning over here. We're going to spawn. The count is going to jump into play. The count's going to come back. Unfortunately, over here.
Out of range.
Out of range. Out of range. We're going to go ahead and up there. We're going to spawn footmen. 4 footmen specifically. Are going to 5 footmen because we're at max level at this point. So we're going to have these guys go over here. And then over here, down here, we are going to spawn 4 horsemen, which we cannot do. All monsters will activate. We'll go ahead and monster activate. We'll get a doom token. And then we're going to go ahead. And lastly, he's also going to go ahead, which means we get a doom token. But that does mean that we are going ahead to the end game. Because right now, 2 things are going to happen. First, we spawn a stage card because we got our 5th doom token. And we have spawned 2 shadow guards in each active spawn zone. So shadow guards, the one thing we actually have enough of, are spawning in each active spawn zone on the board. Okay.
I need 2 for this.
Yep. And then we are going to go ahead and shuffle these up over here because now we are going to go ahead and deal with the, according to the scenario rules in this particular scenario, the wyvern's door is now unlocked and now we can kill the wyvern once either you've done 4 of the vials being filled with the mana at the various potions, or alternatively once it gets its 2nd stage card, which means we need to kill it 5 times effectively, but now at least we can open the door. He's now active.
Where's the door?
The door's over here on this side.
Oh.
Yeah, over there. It's all good. We got it. Probably, maybe, sometime soon. Okay, and with that, we go ahead and take our turns, starting off with Lothar. Lothar, who's looking at this situation on the board right now and being
this comes off?
Oh boy, yes, that can come off.
And does a new one go on?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I believe once it's active, I could be wrong with that, but I believe once it's active, it's not. Okay, and now Lothar's going to go ahead and charge into the zone, I believe, unless Lothar wants to run around this way, but I don't think so. I think Lothar wants to charge.
Do horses again?
He has a reroll against horses. So we're going to go ahead and charge the zone, spending his first action. We're going to spend a mana and go ahead and attack using 2 dice on a 4+. Okay? And we'll go ahead and do reroll over here. So we're going to reroll. And we got 1 hit. So 1 horses are, well, 1 horse is dead. Go up 2. That's his first action. He's going to do his free melee action to the same thing again. His mana that he got for killing it, he'll spend. We're going to reroll both of those. We got 1 hit. So we have to spend another mana, and we got 1 wound against 1 horse, and we're going to reroll this because why not? Got another hit. So we're going to kill a horse, plus we have 1 mana against the next. We get a mana back for this one. We go up 2. We're going to spend a mana again to go ahead and attack the next one, and then it's dead. Yep. Alright, so the way that played out, and we get a mana back. So we're going to take that mana back over here, and that's another 2 experience points. So just for full tracking, we did 4 attacks over there. And we only needed 3 to... We did 4 attacks, killed 3 guys, and he has a free melee action, so he has 1 action left. And with his one action, I think we'll just gather 5 mana from the fountain.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to power up for the next time, so we're not stuck relying on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that was Lothar's turn. Then we're going to go ahead and go to Arthur. Arthur can shoot straight into the zone, which does make sense at the end of the day. If I can take out that zone entirely, why not? So I think we'll go ahead and spend a mana to go ahead and roll 3. Yeah, we're going to go 3. I guess why not? Roll 3 over there and see what happens on that. We got 2 hits over here. 2 dead guys. Okay, it's going to be no experience at this point. We're going to do it again. Spend another mana to again attack into that zone and see how things go. We got 1 dead guy. And we're going to spend a mana again to attack into that zone. And we got 2 dead guys. So that was 3 mana spent, 3 turns spent attacking. And then we have a free move action if I want. So
might as well collect.
We may as well collect. If I get here, I can collect a ton of mana, which is helpful. So I guess I will go ahead, get a free move, and then spend a last turn to go ahead and collect 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way we again are powering up for the end game. Okay.
Yeah. So my question is, should I actually try to do any damage to this or not? They're chasing after us, the horses.
Well, the main problem we have is this guy's spawning 5 horses, I think, right now, or 4 horses.
And we don't have any horses. Well, we do. Yes. We do have some.
We
horses.
do now because we just killed some, which is a shame. I probably should have considered that how I want to handle that. Yeah, they spawned 4 horses. I don't know if there's anything I could do differently about that. You know what?
Should I try to kill horses? No.
Could I have killed that guy? Let me just see his stats over here. His stats might matter for this one. Because if he's spawning horses... He's the bishop? Yes, the bishop. He's a 1-1. He's not spawning horses. Why do I have that guy spawning horses?
What does he do?
He spawns regular walkers. Unless I have the wrong one. There is no spawning horses one. Playing it slightly wrong. Would have still had things scaling upwards. Okay. So I'm not worried about it. We're going to leave it alone. Okay.
Right. Still have walkers we're running out.
Yes. We were running out of walkers all the time. But the horses is actually in the expansion. Fun fact, if you get the expansion, you get the noble that spawns horsemen.
Okay. My turn.
Yes.
So he took 2 for being in that zone, automatically for free. He could go in there and attack. I don't think it makes sense. I think it just makes sense to join you. In theory, he can go in here and try to collect that stuff. And try to save someone if they die. It's not the end of the world. For him. It's actually not very helpful otherwise.
Okay.
So we'll go 1, 2. Pick it up.
It's a potion. We're still back in the game.
2. And then we go 3. I guess 4.
Okay.
No, because picking up is an action.
Yep.
So okay, and then he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and join you guys.
Now, does he have a level 2 weapon? Because these horses are going to be in a zone.
He does not. I guess he'll have to switch.
But you can also trade with this guy along the way.
Yep. So he would have traded before the guy left for a level 2 weapon. Guess this is better than that. No, they're both. Neither one. 1 plus die realm magic is.
If a movement stands in the target zone, that is useful to have towards the end game here.
Yes. At the same time, I don't think we overly care about the. I think we just have him run up on top and put this back, unless this is revealed information.
I don't care enough.
Okay, so we have him go up here as well. So
most of them are going to be that. There's one more.
Right, so he's going to go. He was here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And
the other guy also do 1, 2, 3, 4, and he also gets 2 automatically every turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's basically the round. All right, bad stuff happened. So all these guys are going to.
Oh, he should gather his mana here when he does his free gather mana.
Yeah, by all means.
Have 3 more. Thank you.
Okay. These are going to go ahead and charge 1, 2 over here. This is going to pop up as well. These are going to come down over here. Come down over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's going to go this way. 1, 2, and 1. All these are going to come out of here.
Holy cow.
These are going to pop up over here. These are going to come down over, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are going to go this way. This way. These guys are going to go up here. And then these guys are going to spawn 4. 1, 2. We haven't even done spawning, but you know, actually the spawning order matters. Let's go ahead and do the street zone. So we're going to spawn over here in the street zone. We have Mistburn. Each survivor standing in a mist zone gains 2 mana and endures 1 wound. So, for better or for worse.
Okay, I need more mana.
Yep. Here's some mana for you. Here's some mana for you. And here's some mana for you. Okay. And take a wound for everyone. That does so. This guy's down to 2 health. Lothar is not doing great.
I have 1 health.
it's up there. We're gonna go ahead and spawn. We're gonna spawn 5 footmen. I don't think we can, or I think we actually could actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 footmen. We could do that one. There are no monsters on the board, so there's less of a threat of what's going on. Down over here, we're going to spawn horsemen. So we got 4 horsemen in the zone. We can spawn horsemen, 3, and there's no more doom tokens in place. We don't have to worry about that. And so that's just, max capacity baddies. And that's basically that. We're going to spawn shadow guards in here. So 4 shadow guards in his zone because of the level, and no horsemen here because no footmen because we don't have any footmen over here. So things are going great. Things are going great. Then we go ahead and take turns, starting with Arthur. Arthur's going to go ahead and start by shooting into the zone because why not? He's going to roll. He's going to go ahead and shoot. Basic attack, 3 dice on a 3+, trying to take those guys down. And we got 2 hits on these guys. Then we're going to go ahead and do it again. Spend 1 mana. And again, shoot into that zone. There we go. That's dead. That guy's gone. Then we're going to go ahead and go over here. Where are we? We are Arthur. We're going to go 1, 2 over here. That's going to be action. That's going to be free movement.
Does
we're
it
going
move
to
out
open the door.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to open the door. Now he's active. And we are going to go ahead. That was action.
Wasn't he active already?
No, he's killable, but he's in his zone. So now we kill 2, and now we open the door. He's going to be doing his activations now. And he moves 1. The tricky part, here's the problem. He's now an active monster on the board for all purposes, which means whenever we run out of miniatures, he's going to activate. And that's a problem for us.
It is.
Because we can't have that happen. So, we have 1 more action right now. I think the best thing to do is probably... Well, stepping back is, I guess, safer. Because our concern is that we're going to spawn extra miniatures. And so we're going to get extra activations, right? That's the concern we're playing with?
But at the same time, we're surrounded on all sides.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do differently?
I just totally assume you can't walk this way. Were you allowed to walk?
Yeah, you could. No. So the tricky part there is stepping back is safer because that means it takes 2 running out of miniatures for him to activate. As opposed to 1. And he is going to attack for 25 every time he does that. So I guess, unfortunately, stepping back does make sense.
Maybe not even open the door yet and just shoot in the other area.
I'll step back this way. Okay.
Saying, rather than opening the door, why open the door yet?
We have to kill him at some point.
Yeah. Divide and conquer this way. Okay.
We have to kill him at some point. Okay. So fine, I step back. Okay, I'm done.
Holy cow.
Indeed.
Okay, so my guy, what could I shoot? Where can I shoot?
That's a good question. I don't have any good answers. Unless you're right, do we not open the door? You might be right. The problem is I just don't know. I guess if we position, yeah, you're right. Let's leave the door closed. Okay, so leave the door closed. I'll stay here, and I'll just shoot into this zone instead. So I'm going to spend a mana. I'm going to shoot into that zone. We got 2 hits. Dead. I'm going to spend a mana. Shoot into that zone. And 2 hits and dead. Okay, so that's instead of opening the door. And we did move. So instead of opening the door and move, I did shoot. Okay, fine. So next turn I open the door and just rattle off a shot, like a volleys into there.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to try to get as close to you as possible to do that as well.
You may not need to because he's going to respawn elsewhere.
Elsewhere on the board?
Generally. So for example, draw one of the cards that's not in play. And it says he would respawn. The boss heals all its wound, doesn't move. Sometimes it doesn't move. So,
okay. There's also a slight buzz.
That's going to be the furnace.
Okay.
Your turn.
My turn. I'm starting to think that maybe I should switch into this staff, which rolls 8. Because it looks like that we need more dice rather than less dice. So I think we might actually have to switch into that. But right now, I can come here and try to attack these guys. I don't think it's worth it. I think it actually makes sense to try to come help you.
Okay.
With him. As he goes 1. Right? He can't shoot anywhere.
Not easily for where he's at.
So 1, 2. I guess he could search.
You could search, by all means.
1. I will search. Evil Eye.
What is that? That's going to be a 0 to 2 range, 3 dice, 3+.
What is it? It's a weapon?
It's a weapon. It's a magic weapon. You've never given someone the evil eye before?
No.
Really?
Do I automatically get to rearrange when I get something
Yes.
new? Okay. So we'll move this down here.
We're going to get closed in so hard in a second.
Yeah. We're going to get completely surrounded. Then he's going to... How many times are you allowed to search?
As many times as you want.
Really?
No limitation once per
So
turn.
one, move one, search. Search, and then move. I guess we'll do another search. What is this?
A melee weapon. 0-2-5-1 and a 0-4-5-2.
Yeah, I don't care about it so much. Okay, and it ends up in there.
Okay.
Next to you. Fine. Then my other guy, he automatically picks up 2. Can you pass me 2?
Okay.
And 1 second. Actually thinking it makes more sense to pick up from the fountain. So we're fully stocked.
Okay.
Right? I think we should get fully stocked. Can you pass me another 4 more? And then he will go. So that's his second action is move. Third action would be to draw.
Okay.
1 die melee if a shadow guard stands in the targeted zone.
Nice.
Okay. We don't care about shadow guards so much.
No, we will as they get closer to us.
I still like what I have more currently. Okay, and that was his turn. Let's see if we're rereading any other stuff in here. He did both of his turns.
Okay.
You have your guy still?
Lothar. Lothar still has some turns to go. He could stock up on mana to the tune of 1, which doesn't feel like it's worth it. So he could just try to prep for... I don't know. He has the ability to take people down. Who's going first? Lothar's going... Arthur went first this turn.
Question. Which one do you think is better?
The
For
Dragon
this?
Staff or the Wormslayer? Wyvern Killer does 5 wounds per hit. If you're attacking the Wyvern.
Which one?
The Wyvern Killer over here. 5 wounds per hit.
Oh. I did not realize that.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna go ahead and
He's
I
actually
think...
in the zone with him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go to the zone as well because I just think that we'll see how it plays out. But 1, 2 over here, and I guess I'll gather mana and max out on that. That's it. It's my turn.
Did you search?
I should search. I will search
What
this
happens
zone
if
along
you
the way.
get- Ah.
Then I will not be ending up this turn because I'm not gonna gather mana. That'll be the last thing I skip. So I search over here. If you want to draw this, we have a Ghoul Splitter. A Ghoul Splitter, which is a 1 die 3+. I think it's better than the Minotaur Killer right now. Be a slightly better hit chance. Okay.
Cool.
And that's my turn. And now we prep for the next round, which means we're going to go ahead and have all the baddies activate. These are going to go
We're all
ahead and
standing
go
there
1,
waiting.
2. These are going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way down here. These guys over here. This guy's going to go 1, 2, here. These guys are going to go 1, 2, oh, over here. And these guys are going to go over here and over here. So we're going to draw a bunch of cards and see what bad things come out. Starting with this zone over here, we're going to draw an Elder Troll is going to pop out. That guy. Now that we have monsters on the board, we have extra activations to be afraid of again.
Right.
Okay. Up there, we're going to go ahead and have Blinding Mist. For the next game turn, no line of sight can be traced from, to, or through mist zones.
That's so bad for us.
It's not a great time for that. And then down here, we're going to go ahead and have an Angry Minotaur. Going to pop out and play down into this zone over there.
When we don't have our Minotaur killer out.
Yeah. It's all okay. Now he's got 5 health. He's more scary. Then we're going to go ahead and spawn for this guy. He's
We
going to
can't
spawn.
shoot from there.
We can't shoot from where?
You can't. If you open the door, we still can't shoot the dragon.
Yeah, we have to walk into the zone. These guys are going to go ahead and spawn in this person's zone because he spawns baddies. And because we can't spawn enough, all the monsters get extra activations. So this guy's going to go here, and the Minotaur's going to go charging up here. And I think the Minotaur doesn't do anything else special. I think its specialness is just the fact that it is stronger. Yeah, no special abilities. Okay.
Stronger.
And now we take our turns, starting with Newt.
I guess we're opening the door, even though we can't really do anything.
You have to walk into the zone and hit it. Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. Okay, we don't have the best weapon for that, but we'll do that. So he's going to open the door. Makes no difference what we roll now.
Correct.
Okay, so door's open.
Okay.
He's going to step inside. And where's my guy? So he's inside. That's his
Yes.
second action.
Yep.
His third action he's going to do is his 2 wounds in combat. So he does this. And then he will do this, which looks like a
8
better
dice
odd.
and a 5+, yeah.
Yeah. So he spends 2 of these.
With each hit doing 2 wounds, it's pretty insane.
Yeah. So we do that. You spend 2, rolling 8 dice. We'll start off with...
Just do 4 at a time.
I know, I'm just trying to
You
find the
die
fourth
over
one. Yeah. A 5.
That's 2 hits.
2 hits.
Okay,
Awesome.
and you have 4 more dice to go.
And we will do it again.
No, 4 more dice for the first attack.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
That's 6 hits.
6 hits.
6 hits, and you did 1 attack.
We're doing it again.
I think that's reasonable. No, 2.
Oh, yes.
It's dead.
Nice.
Okay, so it dies for the first time. It falls to the ground.
My turn's not over even.
I know. You roll. You grab
But I probably get it.
grab a stage card.
This?
See what it spawns. See what happens. We're going to go ahead and spawn 5 dead eyes in the boss's zone.
Does my roll still continue?
Yeah. 1 second. Spawn 5 dead eyes in the boss's zone. Then the boss heals all his wounds, moves to another zone with the fewest survivors. In case of a tie, players choose. So it stays where it is. No, another zone with the fewest survivors. So it's going to pop over here.
That's probably even better for us.
Yeah. Okay.
So I still roll my remaining
You
4?
still get the oh no, not for this attack. No,
No,
it's initiate a
okay.
new attack. Although you can initiate a new attack, and
I
we
will.
have 1 of 5 kills done.
I will still spend 2.
Okay.
And I will.
So now the extra wounds won't help though. So you probably shouldn't spend 2
Why won't it help?
because the wounds, each guy only can take 1 wound.
Ah.
Spend 1 at a time and rolling 8 dice.
Yeah.
And you have what is your last attack? You open the door, you moved in, and you did 2 attacks.
But one of them is...
Nothing.
Nothing.
You have no attacks.
Oh, should I probably add it to this?
You probably should do the 9 damage, 9 wounds.
So, 28.
Okay, and you are in a zone where you currently are going to be taking 5 damage if nothing else changes.
So I can do this,
Yeah.
but I have no more actions.
You can do what?
I had a... I
No
can't
one's
do anything.
action?
I
Well,
did
if you
4
do-
actions, right? Move.
If you use spellcaster to take no, you already did that. No, yeah, you have no actions.
Yeah.
You're done.
He's done.
We still got time. You got Theron over there if you want to help yourself.
He gets... I guess I'll wait on doing that, but he will start off with... I can't even attack with this. He will do this, but he will spend...
You could rearrange weapons if you need.
I know, but still if I hit everybody else.
Yes, you need melee weapons ideally.
It might make sense to... How much is to move into there?
2.
Might make sense for me to do that.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for me to do that. To save him. Because we need more people alive. So 2. Then he will roll this to 1 free melee action. So start with 3 melee action. And he'll roll 2 with his first free melee.
6 and a 3.
Nice. So 2 come off. And here you go.
2 experience.
2 experience.
Gotta ramp up as much as we can.
Okay. Then he has 2 more actions still.
Well, he did 2 actions to move in. He attacked, and he has a free melee action. So yes, he has 2 actions.
Yeah. So I think he might as well
Attack again.
attack again. Should we? The question is, we should just do it all for free, or no reason to go back in there. I can't even go.
Yeah.
I don't have enough. If I did it the first time to roll it out, that would have been the best. To spend more, so maybe go back in. Yeah. Oh well.
2 kills.
2 kills.
2 more experience points, and then you have 1 action left, which you probably are going to go ahead and get another experience point.
Yeah. So I moved up to 38 just to be preemptive, like that. You know what? I'm gonna spend
1 mana just in case.
2 because I pick up 2.
Okay.
I might as well just put it back.
Why do you pick 2?
Because I get this.
Oh yes. Okay.
And so I'll roll 2 more.
Oh, if you're not taking a chance of this roll. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's dead.
Yep. And I'm on 38.
Okay. Time for Lothar to take a turn.
Yep.
Lothar is looking at the situation, and it is not going well because he could move out and taunt the person in, which is fine because that will open up the gate for Arthur.
Can't do range though.
That's a good point.
Only
as
in
well.
his zone. He can do it in his own zone.
Alright, so in the meantime, he'll go ahead and utilize his goal splitter for 3 dice. 3 dice on a 3+ is better than 2 dice on a 4+. So we'll go ahead and spend the mana to roll 3 dice on a 3+. Okay, that's action 1. We're doing our free melee action. This is nothing, not even action 1. That's 2 hits. Okay, we will do it again. This is now action 1 of 4. We have 2 hits so far. That's 3 hits. Action 2 of 4. 3 hits. That's another 6 total. And we're moving on to action 3 of 4. So that's 6 hits total. We got a 6 and whatever the number of this die is, which is a 5. So we have 2 hits. And action 4 of 4. We're about to kill it.
6.
And there we go.
Yeah.
That's our last hit. So we did 9 hits total, which means we're going to go from 33 to 42. Not enough to level up just yet. But this guy is going to die. And we see what we get. We have stage card. Spawn 3 shadow guards in the boss's zone. This is not the time for that. We have no shadow guards. Literally no shadow guards. All monsters are going to activate. So this guy's going to charge forward. Well, he's dead. He's going to charge forward. And he's going to charge forward. And this guy, boss heals all his wounds, move to another zone with the most survivors, which I guess means popping over here.
Yeah.
Well, this is not great. You understand why that's not great?
Because he's going to attack us.
Yeah, because he's going to attack us.
And I have 2 health and I have 1 health.
Yeah.
And there's no way that we're going to be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
So we just lost. Well, I guess one guy can be like.
Well, there's always a chance that Thera can roll a bunch of 5s and 6s. That is the possibility right now. But outside of that possibility,
even though Theron is probably the most valuable of my 2 people, I'd rather kill him and let Theron do the entire.
Yeah. The yeah parts are the parts that get you. Okay. There's still a possibility. If it moves to zones with survivors that are alive, that means you really need potions, because otherwise you're going to die.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gone. So we're not completely dead yet, though, but we are not doing the bestest.
Well, that's how the dragon died.
Okay. So, I have a few options for trying to kill things. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the following. Okay, it's Arthur's turn. Arthur is going to start by paying 1 mana to shoot into the zone. Okay, because you can take at least 1 hit before you die. I think it's the right way to do this, because I'm going to roll 3 dice right now with Whirlwind on a 3+, trying to hit this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get +2 wounds on combat. So
he will take the wound if he gets hit.
Well, he'll take 2 wounds if he gets hit.
So then my guy's dead.
But what's the alternative? If I roll 3+, we might kill this guy. And if you roll 5s and 6s, you stay alive.
So you want this guy to try to take it?
No, I think I have to shoot and just hope to get 3+.
Okay.
Unless you think otherwise.
No, that's fine.
Because I think on 5s and 6s, you'll die. On 5s and 6s, you will not survive the wounds. 3+ is a higher chance.
Yeah.
So I think we go for it and just hope for the best. So we get 4 wounds against him and 2 wounds against you. So he's dead right now. I'll spend it again. We lost, just to be clear.
Yeah.
So I'll spend it again. He's
really
dead.
Bad. That's really bad.
And 2 wounds against him.
My guy gets to roll.
Oh, interesting.
He should have rolled the first one.
He does roll against it. So
he should have rolled the first time.
Yes, roll for the first time. Roll a 5 or 6, you'll survive that first hit. Oh, okay, great. Now do it again. So do it 2 more times, because now there's 2 hits this round. Nope, now you're dead.
Okay.
Okay. But on my next attack, I go ahead and I kill the dragon my next attack. So he dies in this attack.
Oh no, he has still 1 more card.
Oh yeah, I know. And then we go ahead and spawn 5 dead eyes, boss heals wounds, and move to the zone with the most survivors. So it just bounces back again. We got close.
It was fun. It was overwhelming. I like how it's different.
I think the only thing I don't love is how he's just bouncing back and forth between zones. That doesn't really give us a strong chance.
It should like sort of put it like go to that spawn zone or that spawn zone.
There are cards like this next one. I wonder what the next one would be. Boss does not move. I think there is a starting zone. There's one that's a starting zone.
Because if it's starting zone, I like that because that is,
most survivors, fewer survivors, most survivors, does not move, does not move. Fewer survivors does not move. So it's most, fewest, and does not move.
Yeah, yeah. So I like the idea. That's why the potion is so important. Which, if we knew that, we would have changed the way we play it.
Yeah.
But also, I would like the idea where it's like a deep breath. Like, okay, fine. Because meanwhile, you have this horde of stuff coming up you. You know.
And in theory, you could plan around having somebody run away. Or, for example, Lothar has taunt, for example. So taunt means you could pull him out.
Right.
So there is more. If you really know he's just going to be most survivors, fewer survivors, most survivors, there's things you can do.
You set yourself up to be able to do the taunt, use the abilities. Because otherwise, it's just, as you saw, we got him out, we killed him, which is impressive that we killed him a couple times. Yeah.
2.5 times.
Yeah. And then we got shot in the back.
I don't see... This is easy mode. This is an hour-long scenario on easy mode.
But also, we didn't really see where the potions are.
I mean, even if we hadn't... Like, we never really got to a point of really being able to get to the multiple fountains. We could have theoretically...
Can I flip these?
Yeah, go ahead.
So these are potions.
Yeah.
All these
and then over here, there's a potion. This one's potion. That's an enigmatic artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, right. The question is, how powerful are these?
Although I do think we did forget to take those a bunch of times.
When
a bunch of monsters, whenever you kill a monster.
Oh, I've killed monsters.
Yeah, a bunch of those we would have gotten.
Holy cow, these are so cool.
Some of them could be fun.
I like this one.
Which one?
Stormhammer.
Adventure gains shove. Oh, shove is another good example.
Right? That's amazing.
Shove pushes them out. Crawler, yeah, you can get a crawl in that deck too.
1 armor penetration, 6/4.
Yeah.
So I actually like the lower ranged. Like this one over here is by far my favorite.
Yeah.
Shove with the hammer, hits on a 3, rolls 4 dice, 2 damage. I like that one.
Anyways, we're gonna call it. This has been your second gameplay of The Dead Keep by Simon Games. This is available. This is available on GameFound for pre-order if you want to check it out. There are some aspects, you've seen a lot of the small little rules, nuances, or things that we missed here and there, but for the most part, the general feeling is there. And this is a campaign game. Oh, I don't know if I told you this is a campaign game.
Oh.
Across 10 arcs. 10 arcs. And you have to make your way through all of it. I don't know what happens if you die.
Gotta collect them all.
Gotta collect them all. Anyways, until next time, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co.
AP.
And have a good one.
Good night.